Alright, guys, I hope everybody's ready because this is the NWA. Tonight, we are watching NWA's Hard Times 3. That's correct. So, what do you guys know about Hard Times? NWA surely does. NWA has seen its lows, it has seen its highs, it has gone out of business, it has come back to business, and here we are now, NWA Hard Times 3 taking place live from New Orleans. And kicking off the show is this match right here. It is Natalia Markova versus Max the Impaler. It's going to be an electrifying match. It's going to be a coffin match. Incredibly, exciting about, this match taking place right here at NWA Hard Times 3. Fans are split on this match. A few fans are happy that this match is taking place. A few fans are not too happy that a gimmicky match is taking place on NWA Hard Times 3. But let's see. Let's find out how this match turns out to be. It's kicking off the show. It's going to be Natalia Markova versus Max the Impaler. Let's see how this turns out to be. And Andrew, good to see you. Ricky, my brother True. Ricky, good to see everybody. Brooklyn Joker is here. That's right. He says that can't wait to watch the show tonight because I'm at work. Whoa, he says cannot watch the show tonight because I'm at work. Whoever holds my prediction championship, I'm coming after it back at Impact Overdrive. I like that, Brooklyn Joker. That is sweet. All right, so one thing's for sure. The title is changing hands tonight because Brooklyn Joker is not here. He is at work, so the title will change hands tonight. That is for sure. Andrew says, I had a negative. Oh, that is wonderful news, Andrew. That is exciting and fantastic news. Congratulations. That's awesome. That is awesome. All right. So here we are. We've got some very exciting matches taking place, as we know. So we're going to be having a MLW National Openweight Championship match. It's going to be Davey Richard defending against Colby Corino. It's going to be good. We got question mark 2 happening as well. That's going to be another big match. We got a lot of big matches happening tonight. We got Homicide, Kerry Martin, as they're just mentioning right now. We got Pretty Empowered versus Maddie and Misa Kate. We got EC3 versus Dom Latimer. Tyrus versus Trevor versus, of course, Matt Cardona. That's going to be a big one. We know Fixers are taking on the Spectaculars for the United States Tag Team Championship. We got Kamel defending her title in a triple threat match. And of course, more to come. It's going to be a great show. Hard Times 3. It's a jam-packed show. Lots of matches taking place. Super excited about it. And I can see Gary says, Hard Times, Hard Times. Let me tell you about Hard Times. That's right, guys. I've got to ask all of you, what do you know about Hard Times? Tell me about Hard Times. And Andrew, that's once again great news. You tested negative. That's fantastic news. Ricky says, I just finished eating dinner. I'm all good. There you go, Ricky. You're all good, and you're all ready for some hard times. That's good. That's sweet. Good. And Mr. Singh, good to see you. James says, hello, ladies. James, it's good to see you. The ladies are kicking off the show. They're kicking off the show with a casket match. So let's see how this turns out to be. Brooklyn Joker, good to see you, brother. He says, I hope True wins tonight because I could beat him at Impact. So Brooklyn Joker is here. Good to see you, brother. And he wants to beat True. Not once, twice. He wants to take over the title from True. Not once and twice. He wants to do it at Impact Wrestling's Overdrive. That is exciting. All right, Brooklyn Joker, let's see what happens. And here we are, Natalia Markova making her entrance. You can see the casket right behind her. So what do you guys think about Natalia Markova so far? What do you think about her gimmick? The way she carries herself, her outfit, the mask that she wears while she's making her entrance. Everything about Natalia Markova. Tell me, how do you feel about this wrestler so far? And sorry, my brother, be done after. No problem. So we're waiting for David. No problem, Ricky. And he has, that's right. We have a new champion tonight. That is for sure. Ricky, it could be you. You never know. And let's see what else do we have here. Oh, he says, I'm going to be the new champion. That is sweet. And I know quite a bit about Hard Times. I like that. I like that, True. For sure. That promo, the Dusty Rhodes promo was cut about 37 years ago. 37 years, crazy how time just flies by, right? And 37 years, people still cherish that promo, still talk about that promo. We're having a pay-per-view right here, based off on that promo. It goes on to show how much wrestling appreciates good stuff, good promos, good matches, and how they are cherished and remembered forever. So, Dusty Rhodes RIP. Let's see how this show turns out to be. Okay, Brooklyn Joker says, Asian breaking news, Nick Aldis has signed a contract with the WWE. If that's true, if that is correct, brother. If you signed a contract with the WWE, that's huge. Now, this is something that, our guy, Billy Corgan, had actually been very, very mad about. He said that he never stopped Nick Aldis from signing with anybody else. He says that he had told this guy, Nick Aldis, that if Mr. McMahon goes calling you, or he wants you on board, you can leave our contract anytime and you can join the WWE. If any major promotion comes calling, you can without a doubt leave us for that major promotion. But he says that Nick Aldis was not faithful towards the end. He just wanted to create hype at the expense of NWA, and that's why Billy Corgan is so mad with Nick Aldis right now. And let's see what else do we have here. Thumbs down. Our Marcoa says true. Natalia Marcoa, she gained popularity during the pandemic. It was Natalia Marcoa, a picture that she posted on social media where she was wearing 2 championship belts around her chest, around her crotch, and like Shawn Michaels, and that was it. And she gained a lot of popularity, because of that one picture. And after that, of course, NWA picked her up. I believe NWA 73 or something. And, ever since then, she's been working hard here. And Natalia Marcoa, I'm not a very big fan of hers either. I'm not. The promos, I'm not a big fan of her talking. The wrestling is average. But the one thing about her is that they keep booking her and they keep bringing her back on, so she must have something. Because if you look at the other ladies that were brought in with Marcoa are no longer with the NWA. We barely see them. You talk about Paula Blaze, Paula Mayfield. We barely see her anymore, right? So Natalia Marcoa has survived and stayed here with Impact, right? Natalia Marcoa was supported by Paula Blaze, was supported by Taryn Terrell. Taryn Terrell has now left. She's retired apparently from wrestling. Paula Blaze is not booked by NWA anymore, so Natalia Marcoa has survived here. So I've got to give her that, and there you go. Natalia Marcoa right now with those big punches to the chest of Max the Impaler, and dirty work from a manager, distraction from a manager, and Max the Impaler taking advantage of just that. Ricky says, we not wait for Impact Wrestling pay-per-view. We have new champion. That's right. I like that. Ricky saying, I'm going to take that championship to full gear. All right, Ricky, let's see. Let's see how this turns out to be. But there we see it. Max the Impaler with a big shot right there to the back of Natalia Marcoa, putting her down. Marcoa struggling. She's struggling to regain composure. Max the Impaler just squeezing her head real tight. It's crazy. And Marcoa trying to get away. Once again, big shot to the back of Marcoa. She is down to the mat. Not doing too well at the moment. Max the Impaler is just such a scary lady. Yeah, she's looking around. She's got evil intentions. And a big shot right there to the chest. Marcoa goes down yet again. James says, Matt Cardona leaving 10 pounds heavily tonight. Wait a second. So you think Matt Cardona is going to walk away with the championship? He's going to defeat Tyrus. He's going to defeat Trevor Murdoch. And he's going to walk away champion? That is crazy. Now, I'll tell you something about Billy Corgan, right? So this was something that was told to me by a promoter. And, I actually kind of agree. He told me that, look, AJ, normal people, they have an obsession with things, right? People are obsessed with things. People are obsessed with brands. They're obsessed with championship. Billy Corgan has an obsession of people. He's obsessed with people. So he said that Billy Corgan earlier was obsessed with a guy known as Question Mark. Not the Question Marks that are performing tonight, but a Question Mark who sadly passed away, some time back. So first he was obsessed with him. Then he created an obsession of Nick Aldis. He was super obsessed with Nick Aldis. And now the obsession has kind of shifted. And now he's really obsessed with Matt Cardona. And if you look around, if you look at the stuff that they've done for Matt Cardona, the promos that they have, Matt Cardona create for the company, basically setting up a whole pay-per-view in Matt Cardona's honor. He definitely is obsessed with Matt Cardona. So I wouldn't be surprised if Matt Cardona actually walks away champion tonight. I would not be surprised, James. Actually, I see it happening. And Gary says, AJ, tonight I will be listening to you and binge watching Yellowstone. Alright, my brother Gary, that sounds great. I hope you enjoy Yellowstone. What is Yellowstone all about, though? Is it a show? Is it a series? And there we see it. Once again, Max the Impaler lifts up Natalia Markova and plants her face down hard to the mat. Markova is struggling. My God, the way she's crawling over to the corner, it looks almost funny. Sorry about that, Markova, but that doesn't do it for me. All right. Yeah, she's in pain though. Look at that. Max the Impaler stepping down to the ringside, grabbing the leg, grabbing the arm of Markova, and just stretching it, pulling it into the ring post. Markova is badly hurt. She wants to get away. Max the Impaler setting her free, and Markova falls down to the ringside. And you know, it's not a long way from the ringside to the ramp, so Max the Impaler already has Natalia down on her hands and her knees. All that she has to do is carry her, lift her up, walk her over to the ramp, to the stage, and put her in the casket. That's it. That is all she has to do. And let's see what else do we have here. Ricky says, sorry AJ, who's in the match again? Brother, as you can see right here to my right, it is Natalia Markova versus Max the Impaler. You can see the match card right here. So these are the two ladies that are wrestling right now. Of course, this is a casket match. Clay says, what's up AJ, how are you doing? I'm watching college football right now. Texas? Oh, that's nice. That is great. Clay, good to see you. Welcome. I picked Maxine to win. Well, Maxine... Oh, alright, I see that. Sweet, Ricky. You picked Max the Impaler to win. That's sweet. And there you see it one more time. Max the Impaler just squeezing the throat, the face of Natalia Markova. She goes down hard again. Impaler is dominating, doing pretty damn well. And that's a decently sized venue. I'm looking around it. You know, it's, of course, not a big arena, but that's a sweet venue. I believe there's got to be about... what, like 70 people in the floor section, and of course the balconies and stuff. There's got to be about 300 people, I believe, in the entire building, so that's sweet. Maybe 350, so that's sweet. Not too bad, not too shabby. And let's see what else do we have here. Sorry, Agent, no problem, Ricky. And there you see it one more time. Max the Impaler in control. Or is she not? Yes, she still is. Natalia Markova climbs the back of Max the Impaler, just choking around, trying to put her to sleep. But Impaler will not go to sleep just yet. And there you see, she tosses Natalia Markova down as if somebody just tosses the fly out of their milk. And Markova is down hard once again on the mat. Max the Impaler still in control. I can see King Tones is here. It's good to see you, brother. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Right, AJ, this Maxine for NWA, not the... yeah, when you said Maxine, I thought that Ricky is still thinking about Maxine Dupree. But then I realized, okay, you talk about Max the Impaler. That's okay. That's alright. Alright, and with that being said, the casket is being opened. Max the Impaler has opened up the casket. Natalia Markova is now back to life. She will not get inside the box just yet. She's trying to fight, trying to resist, trying her best to get away from Max the Impaler, but Max the Impaler body slams her hard right there on the stage. No mat over there, no protection, just pure concrete. And Impaler gets Markova into the box. Oh my gosh. Is it really that easy? She gets her in the casket, but as she was about to close the lid, Natalia Markova kicks it open once again and gets in her... Okay, look at that. Wow, that's gotta hurt. And she gets Max the Impaler in the casket and closes the lid really hard on her back. Impaler must be hurt right now. Of course, nobody's in the casket yet. You know, both the ladies were able to get out, which means the match continues. And Markova with a sweet DDT once again. Max the Impaler's head just bouncing off the concrete. We've got no protection, no mat over there. It is just pure raw concrete. That's gotta hurt, guys. That has gotta hurt. AJ, do you know what the reason is my cable company cannot show this pay-per-view? I'm sorry about that, my brother Gary. Wait a second. Wait. What the hell? Oh my gosh. So that is crazy. That is nuts. We got the crazy maniac. So we've got the crazy guy inside the casket already, waiting for Natalia Markova. And as Natalia was trying to get Max the Impaler in there, the crazy maniac started, came out of it. I don't know if he opened a fire extinguisher on Natalia Markova's face or what happened, but the guy has just helped Max the Impaler get the victory. That is crazy. That is stupid. Almost stupid. But Max the Impaler has just won the match. Natalia was about to win the match, but instead, the tables turned around because the crazy guy, he was already hiding inside the casket as Natalia Markova was about to throw Max the Impaler in there. He opened what seemed like a fire extinguisher. I'm not even sure what that was. But he blinded Natalia Markova. Impaler took advantage of it, tossed Markova into the casket instead, and got the victory. So good for her. Max the Impaler wins the match. And here we are right now with Mae Valentine and EC3. Let's listen in, shall we?
Culmination dictates the end. Is this the end of EC3 versus Tom Latimer? No! The end is never the end. A new challenge will always await as Tom Latimer is on his path to self-actualization, to becoming who he's supposed to be. And to do that, he must step in the ring with me. Not me in this reality, in this dimension, but me as an idea of who he was in his past. Tom Latimer's greatest enemy has always been himself. And until he can find that deep, dark hell he used to live in, he will never be who he's supposed to be. Do I want Tom Latimer to join CYN? Is he going to join my gang? Is he going to join my faction? Is he going to come to my promotion, my three-letter brand? That is not what CYN is. It never was. To control your narrative is an idea. To control your narrative is to tell your story. Tom Latimer's story is the hero's journey. He just has to go through hell first. You've been warned.
Thank you so much.
Alright, so EC3 right there with a fair and square warning. Mae Valentine seems a little bit intimidated herself, but with that being said, we're now going to be going to our second match of the night. What is it going to be? We'll find out in just a bit. And I can see James says he's watching a wrestling revival tonight. That's nice. Alright, bro, that goes to UCLA. Alright, Ricky, sweet, sweet. Let's see what else do we have here. Nick Aldis did not sign with WWE, says King Tones. There you go. Thanks for that, brother. Thank you. And let's see what else do we have here. How many matches do we have, says King Tone. So let's count 1 second. So we've got... So we got 10 matches, out of which one of them already over. We're already done with the Max the Impaler versus Natalia Markova match. So coming up next should be the MLW National Open Weight Championship match. It should be Davey Richard versus Colby Carino. That match should be up next, but let's see. I can see Ricky right now drawing with True, it is a 1-0 for both the guys. That is great. And Kingto says, I'm listening to you, AJ. I'm not watching the pay-per-view. All right, brother. Okay. Thank you, brother. Thank you. And thanks for that. Hit the 19 people in the chat. Thanks, King Tones. And let's see what else do we have here. Andy, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Welcome. He says, hi, AJ. I just made it. You made it. You made it, Andy. Hope you're doing well. We just got done with the Natalia Markova versus Max the Impaler match. You know that a lot of people were not happy with the idea of this match. They said this is a Mr. McMahon gimmicky match. It has no place in the NWA, no place in the good old-fashioned NWA wrestling, but of course we had this match. So how would you rate this match? True, Ricky, anybody who watched this match, how would you rate it? Because for me, I feel like the match wasn't great. Max the Impaler dominated most of the match. Natalia Markova barely had any offense going on, and then Markova was about to toss her in, but instead the crazy guy popped out of the casket, and it was Max the Impaler, of course, who got the victory. Overall, I wouldn't rate this match above a 3 out of 10. I felt like the match was pretty flat. Did not really do anything great. The wrestling wasn't great. It was just a weird match. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10 overall. Wasn't my kind of match. And let's see what else do we have here. Who won the Natalia Markova match, brother? It was Max the Impaler. She won the match. And Choa, it's good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Great to see you. And Richards to win says True. So that's great. So you think that Richards is going to retain? I think so too. I think Richards will win. Ricky says Richards will win as well. Okay, brother, that's sweet. That is great. And Choa says AJ, alright, sweet. Andrew says 1-0. Good job, Andrew. Good job. 1-0. That is good. Alright. Wasn't good, I agree. True. It was not a good match, but this one should be good. Hopefully will be good. Ricky gives it a 4. That's sweet. Richard will win, says Andrew as well. So everybody right here on the same page with the result of this match. Everybody said that Richards will win. Alright. And NWA is not refreshing their page. That's not good. Let's see though. Okay, this match of course is up next. Is happening right now. It's Davey Richards versus Colby Corino. Sweet. And of course Richards right now trying to get the upper hand, trying to stay in control, but Colby Corino trying to fight back as well. Look at him just making his way up to his feet here. Wow, pure strength. Pure display of strength and dominance right now. Both of them, they've locked it up and just trying to overpower each other right here. Wow. Great chain wrestling indeed. An elbow strike to the back of the head of Davey Richards, and once again Davey Richards with a nice dodge and a kick to the gut, and down goes Colby Corino, just like that. Would you guys like Davey Richards on the show? Would you like him to be on the Wrassing show? You know, to be interviewed right here? Let me know if you would. And that's dumb. That Max 1, they should have never signed her. She should have signed with ROH. That way she can't be seen. My brother Andy, I love that. So Andy says she should have signed with ROH. That way she wouldn't have been seen at all. That is so funny. But yeah, she is with NWA and she just won the match. Defeated Natalia. The match was awful. That's it. XPW, Wrestling Revolver, and GCW have shows on right now. That's crazy. That is insane. Wow. GCW, of course, they are known for this, kinda, right? They like to have their shows going head-to-head against other shows. They're quite known and quite notorious for this, but Wrestling Revolver 2, that's sweet. Alright, let's see which show wins, which show has the most pay-per-view buys, and has a better product tonight. We'll find out. And once again, Davey Richards still with the upper hand. Colby Corino not doing too great at the moment. Nick Gage Invitational, not that. It's gonna draw. Nick Gage is such a draw. People love the guy, right? People who love independent wrestling, they love Nick Gage, at least most of them. So that's an instant draw for GCW. And Joe doing good. Hope you're doing well, brother. And how many matches tonight, says King Tones once again. Brother, we've got on the main show, we've got 10 matches, out of which the first match already over, the second match underway, so it's gonna be quite a long pay-per-view, that's for sure. Ricky, love that, brother. Absolutely, yes, Davey Richards, everybody, says it's gonna be Davey Richards that's gonna win, and Andy says yes to a Davey Richards interview, I believe. Alright, so we'll make it happen. We'll have Davey Richards on the show. We'll do it. And there you see it, elbow strike right there to Colby Corino, and Colby Corino with an answer back with an elbow strike back to Davey Richards. Richards and Corino going at it back and forth right here. Alright, look at that one more time, a big kick to the midsection, and he was right to censor guy. I'm not sure what you mean by that, King Tones. No segment wrestling can't function. Well, because it's NWA, so we cannot really expect segments. It's got to be all wrestling. You know, the most we're gonna get from segments here are backstage interviews. It's not gonna be a very segment-heavy pay-per-view. NWA is all about the good old wrestling. So, a segment or match counter tonight does not really make sense because it's gonna be all wrestling, or at least most of it. It's gonna be wrestling. And there you go, one more time. A big elbow strike right there to Davey Richards. I think the whole format about segments and, of course, match counter, it makes a lot more sense during the weekly shows rather than the pay-per-views, because pay-per-views is mostly wrestling, so we're going to keep that only for the weekly shows. And there you see it like a flying angel. Colby Corino goes down hard with an elbow strike straight to the face of Davey Richards. Richards goes down hard into sheer team of Veer and Sangha in action next Tuesday on NXT. Chris, lovely to see you, but that's right. They are going to be in action. Finally, they're going to be working together after years. You know, of course, we know Sangha got punished for posting the result of NXT Great American Bash on its Twitter account. And ever since then, we did not see these two wrestling together, with the exception of maybe, WWE's superstar spectacle show, we did not see these two working alongside each other, but finally we're going to be seeing it after almost 2 years. They're going to be working together, and I cannot wait for it. It's going to be good. Next week's show is going to be fantastic. We've got some big championship matches happening. We got Edge BK, who's going to be appearing on NXT, and of course this match is happening. Next week's NXT is going to be popping. And one more time here, Davey Richards kind of dizzy, but still in control right now. Yes, that's what I meant for you to interview him. Let's do it, Andy. We're going to do it. We're going to have him on the show for sure. Davey Richards was a leader of Right to Censor faction with the color shirt, black pants with the belt. That is sweet. AJ would be a great manager, says King Tones. Thank you, brother. Thank you. You're awesome. And there you see, big punches, big kicks to Colby Corino with a super kick to Davey Richards. Gets him up, suplex, hard down to the mat, and a big clothesline. Richards right now losing control of this match, going for the cover, and he kicks out barely at a 2.75. That was close. That was definitely very close. Next week in AEW Full Gear is going to be absolutely Ricky. It's going to be a long show, but it's going to be quite a show for sure. We've got some very big stuff happening. Soraya's AEW debut, the Elite coming back, of course, the championship matches, and more. Next week's Full Gear pay-per-view is going to be incredible. And King Tones, you have the wrong Right to Censor leader. That was Steve Richards. No relation, says Andy. My brother Andy, I'll tell you what, I learned a lot from you guys. You guys are awesome. But Andy, thank you so much for the information. You guys are great. Thank you. We got CR Beecroft here. He says that was Stevie Richards. There you go. You guys are awesome. Thank you. And there you go. A big dive on the top turnbuckle, stomping down hard on Colby Corino's midsection. Corino's gotta be hurting right now. There you see it. He's tending to his chest. That stomp definitely took a lot out of Colby Corino. And Davey Richards with a big suplex, landing Davey Richards straight on the head, going for the cover. Wow, and Corino barely, but was able to kick out just in the nick of time. Survivor Series War Games in 2 weeks, that's correct. So every single weekend this month is a pay-per-view. Next weekend, it's going to be Full Gear. The weekend after, it's going to be Survivor Series. It's going to be fantastic. Andy says Davey Richards was a member of the American Wolves tag team. There you go. Thanks for that, Andy. Thank you for Beecroft. Thank you, King Tones. And that's right, indeed, CR. It is a great team, without a doubt. With that being said, Davey Richards is a winner already. What a quick match this one was. Very quick. With that being said, he picks up the victory. Wow. The matches tonight are definitely very quick because, you know, we're just done with 30 minutes of the show, and in the 30 minutes we're already done with 2 major matches. We're done with Max the Imperator versus Natalia Markova, and now Davey Richards versus Colby Corino. Very quick indeed. Quick victories for these guys. That's right. And let's see, True ESS 2-0. That's right. Everybody who picked Richards gets the win and gets the +1. Everybody's a 2-0. And there you see it, Richards, not cocky at all. He gets down to his knees, lays down his title. He's showing some respect right now to Colby Corino. What a classy act. Wow, that's great. That's very classy. That's good. And Colby Corino, of course. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me right now? Richards basically, you know, putting on a great example for generations to come, for the younger fans out there, that no matter what happens, you should stay humble and you should show respect. But Colby Corino here, you know, he doesn't want respect. He wants the gold. Refuses to shake hand, just rolls out the ring and makes his way to the back. Nothing but disrespect right here from Colby Corino. Ricky says, right, CR Beecroft, right, that was Steve Richards. Censor everything back in the WWE days. Most divas take clothes off for section was about, wow, did not see that coming. All right, Ricky, that's sweet. Okay, and let's see what else do we have here. 2-0, says Ricky, that's sweet. Okay, what was your thoughts on Roman Reigns at Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso in segment on SmackDown? Acknowledge me. And good to see you play. I definitely acknowledge you. But whatever Roman Reigns said, you know, I feel like he's a tribal chief. The guy is always right. That's for sure. Andrew as well with the 2-0. So everybody right now is on the same page with the same score. That's sweet. So who's going to win this next match? It's going to be question mark versus question mark 2. One of the question marks represented by Aaron Stone. The other one is going to be represented by Kratos. So who is going to win this match? Let me know. What do you think about this one, guys? At first, just like this tweet right here says, Colby Corino got his dream match, but Davey Richards definitely retained his MLW National Openweight Championship. And here we are with question mark coming out, along with Aaron Stevens right here, right now. King Tones, thank you for that. And that was 2001 AJ. When's ID AJ? I get it, Ricky. I get it. Yeah, those days, right? Those days were some days indeed. And of course, here we are. We can get a live Twitter feed over here to the right of the layout. Somebody says, Colby Corino looks like a completely different person on Hard Times 3. I no longer hate you and want to see you destroyed just by looking at you. That is crazy. Yeah, people are having fun with Hard Times 3. Wow. And of course, this was the result of the Max the Impaler match. These pretty empowered ladies are so annoying. They're very annoying. Of course, they are the champions, and they're going to be defending their titles tonight. I really hope they would lose because they are, holy crap, so damn annoying. Very annoying. Anyways, waiting on that next match to start off. It's question mark versus question mark, and it's taking place right here, right now. Wow. That is crazy. So Aaron says that, okay, the guy does not have a manager's license, and that's why, question mark and Aaron will not stay around because the guy is not a real manager. He doesn't have the qualifications to be here. So unless he steps out the ring, Aaron Stevens and question mark will not be here, will not wrestle tonight. So that's right, I can see True says question mark aka Rodney Mack will win the match. So question mark 1 will win the match, says True. Andrew says question mark 1, I like that. RIP first, question mark. Wow. Ricky says question mark 2 will win. Alright, sweet, that is sweet. Thank you once again, CR. It's great to see you once again. And the match is underway right here, right now. Of course, question mark 2's manager had to leave the ring because he doesn't have the qualification. He does not have a manager's license, and that's why he had to be on his way. He had to leave the building. With that being said, Aaron Stevens is over the top right now as his question mark 1 is currently dominating. And question mark 2 not doing too well, of course, as we already know. Question mark 1 is none other than Rodney Mack. Even though he tries to pretend like he's not Rodney Mack, like he's never heard of Rodney Mack, we know exactly who this guy is. This guy is Rodney Mack, and that's for sure. If you look like Rodney Mack, if you walk like Rodney Mack, if you talk like Rodney Mack, you most likely are Rodney Mack, and that's for sure. And there you go. He sends question mark 2 straight to the turnbuckle, but question mark 2 here with a chop to the chest, and yet again another big chop to the chest, turning the tables around here. Question mark 2 gets question mark 1 up and tosses him down hard to the mat, and he goes for it one more time. Question mark 1 here in some trouble, rolling out the ring, going to the ringside, and Aaron Stevens here is asking for a timeout. He's asking for a timeout, and he's re-strategizing here with question mark 1. That's right. So I don't know what he whispered into his ear, but some kind of strategy, some kind of a game plan. And question mark 1 right here is angry. He's no longer a question mark, he's an exclamation mark as he rolls down into the ring right here one more time. And Ricky says, okay, I picked worst question mark. I talk about any question mark lost. Oh, that's right. That's correct. The first one. Yep. R.I.P. indeed, brother. We got Abel here. Good to see you, Abel. Good to see you. Welcome. Welcome. Hope you're enjoying the show tonight. And there you see it one more time. Question mark 1 sending 2 straight into the ring post. Shoulder first into the ring post. That has gotta hurt. And question mark 2 seems like he's literally frozen right there in that spot. Not able to move ever since. And he's in a tough spot here. Now, once again, question mark 2 is doing nothing but paying the price. Look at that. Going for the cover is question mark 1 on 2, but 2 kicks out. Now 1 is just targeting the arm of question mark 2, right? He knows his weak point. He knows his weak spot. And now he's looking to target the arm and take advantage of the very damaged arm right now. And 2 once again trying to get some time off. He rolls down to the ropes here. You know, so that if one... Oh my gosh, probably did not see that coming. But here we are, Aaron Stevens with the dirty work as he stands at the ringside. Cheap shot at question mark number 2. Going for the cover is 1 once again, but 2 still kicks out. And he goes for it again, but 2 once again with the kick out. You know, I know that there's a big chance of question mark number 1 winning this match, but my heart says that 2 should win. He's the right guy. He's a guy who's been struggling to get to this position. His manager has been ejected from the ringside, and this guy truly needs to win this match. He should. He's a big underdog, but he needs to win, that's for sure. And here we are, question mark number 2 here, trying to overpower 1, gets back up to his feet here, he's angry. Now look at those elbow strikes to 1, and you can see his mask is actually slipped down, so his mask is right now over his cheeks, not his eyes. So the guy is having a hard time seeing. He's trying to readjust his mask, but question mark number 1 is not really giving him the time to do so. His mask needs to be slipped up a little bit, pulled up a little bit, because the guy clearly has the eye holes over his cheeks, not his eyes. And that's not how a mask should be worn. And there you go one more time. A sleeper hold locked in real tight from 1 on 2. 2 once again in trouble. 1 dominating, doing pretty damn well. 2 here, trying to overpower 1 once again. Grabs the arm of 1, trying to pull it away from his throat, but 1 will not let him go, going for the cover on 2. And 2 kicks out. The match continues. A big kick to the side of 2. And one more time, he is now again targeting the damaged arm of 2. 2 in some trouble. And once again, a sleeper hold locked in from 1. Man, it's good. Yeah, he's passing out, as you can see. The guy is fading away. He's now down to his knees. Question mark number 2 in a tough spot. And what is going on ringside? Something is taking place. Aaron Stevens here. Not sure what's going on the ringside. Aaron Stevens looks confused. Alright, once again, shouting out instructions, trotting out strategy here to question mark number 1, it seems. And 1 still in control. Let's go of 2. And 2 once again trying to readjust his mask, but not enough time to do so. 1 grabs him from behind. 2 tries to get away here. And now with the tremendous chop and a series of chops and punches to the chest, he tosses him straight, pushes him straight to the turnbuckle, now followed by an uppercut. It is question mark number 2. He's in big trouble right here, right now. 1 grabs him from the back of his head, throws him straight down to the mat, and question mark number 2 cross body down straight hard on question mark number 1. 1 in some major trouble. Aaron Stevens is super angry. He tosses his little paper into the ring, of course, distracting the referee, and he's clear to do some dirty work. Question mark number 2, though, is ready for Aaron Stevens. He asks him to bring it on. The referee gets between them, and of course, if Aaron Stevens lays a hand on question mark number 2, he's gotta be disqualified, so he cannot afford to do that. Now the manager of question mark number 2 gets in here. He knows exactly what Aaron is trying to do, and he makes sure that Aaron is also not around the ring, but that is enough to cause a distraction. 2 is clearly distracted, and 1 trying to take advantage, but 2 here gets away. Uppercut to 1, going for the cover. It's a 1, it's a 2, and oh my gosh, guys. Wow. Did not see that coming, but you know, I told you guys, my heart said that question mark number 2 should win, and that is exactly who wins the match. Question mark number 2 is victorious, which means everybody, and I know everybody picked question mark number 1, you all are going down 1 score, because question mark number 2 here pulls an upset and picks up a victory. Good for him. Good for him. And looks like he is going to be unmasking 1 here. He's waiting for 1 to get up. 1 is not happy. The referee says you lost the match, which means you have to take off the mask. Take off the mask. Aaron Stevens, though.
Stop! Hey, look, we've had a long night. I'm exhausted. Please shut up. Look, no, he can't take his mask off. No, 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 he will not take it off.
Aaron says he will not take off his mask. It will not happen. It's been a long night. We're exhausted, but he's not taking off his mask.
He's got to do it. He's got to do it. He's telling Aaron Stevens he's got to take it off. Rules earlier before the match. These are the rules.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
Not the first time in New Orleans that we've heard the chant, take it off.
Aaron Stevens
Well,
is
he's taking off his
fired up.
jacket, but that doesn't count. The mask must come off.
A lot of the rules only work in Aaron Stevens' favor.
This is Aaron
Fredo was
Stevens.
kicked out because Fredo didn't have a managerial license. Okay, the stipulation of the match is the loser demasks, and now he's trying.
That's right, 2-1 true. That is correct. I'm going with and money for the following match. All right. You're going with the exclamation marks. I see, James. That is sweet. And here we are. Once again, question mark number 1 is being pressured into taking his mask off, as the stipulation of the mask was basically mask versus mask. Question mark number 1, question mark number 2, 1-on-1. And here we are. Aaron Stevens takes off the mask of question mark number 1 and quickly covers up his face with a towel, which means that even though the guy has been unmasked, we still do not know his identity. As the rules said, the guy has to lose his mask, and that's what it happened. But still, his face is covered, and so is his identity. The manager of question mark number 2, though, he gets in there ringside, and Aaron Stevens runs away. So, is question mark number 2 gonna force question mark number 1 to take off the towel? Maybe not. Question mark number 1 makes his way to the back. With that being said, we're done with the match. We're done with the little segment here, and we're gonna go on to the third match of the night here. So the first 2 matches got over in about 30 minutes each. Of course, this segment took a bit to... Wait a second. No, actually, wait. We're done with 3 matches here. We're done with 3 matches in less than 45 minutes, so the matches definitely are quick here. You know, I believe 10 minutes max is the length that we've seen from these matches. That is quite interesting. Of course, they've got a lot of matches booked for the show. They've got in total 10 matches, out of which we're already done with 3. We are left with 7. And if they keep booking, if they keep giving 10 minutes to each match, you know, this show will be quicker than I thought it would be. That's right. And everybody here right now with this current score of 2-1, because everybody thought it was gonna be question mark number 1 that was gonna pick up the victory. Everybody thought that was Rodney. Wait, let's see. Wait a second. Okay, coming up next is gonna be Homicide in action. This should be a great match, and he's gonna be taking on Kerry Martin. This will definitely be an interesting match. Let's go. And everybody seems happy with that Hard Times 3 right here on Twitter. That's right, people say he has been unmasked. Aaron hid Rodney's face in the towel. Everybody thought that Rodney Mack was going to win the match, but of course, he did not. And when the time came for him, his identity to be revealed, of course, his face was covered up with the towel real quick, so we don't really know who won the match. Class act Aaron Stevens. That's right, with that being said, we are now going to be going to the 4th match of the night. It's going to be Kerry Martin versus Homicide. This should be a good match. This is a classic. This was a banger, but very quick. The matches are very quick. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel a little unsatisfied when the matches get over so quickly. And yeah, tonight the matches are definitely very, very quick. And here we are. The badass. The real tug of NWA, right? Here he is. Homicide. Making his way out. Homicide for the win, says Andy. And Ricky also says it's going to be Homicide who will win the match. Andrew agrees. Wow. And True says Kerry Martin here to win. I like that, you know, because the entire show we've had everybody sharing the same, prediction. But here we are now. Truth says it's got to be Kerry Martin. Everybody else says it's got to be Homicide, so that's quite interesting. So if it's true, he'll get a +1 over everybody else. If it's not true, everybody else will get a +1 over True. So this is interesting. And here we are. The match is about to start right now. Kerry Martin, Homicide. Of course, Homicide has a better chance to win this match because he's been a dominant force, and he is a guy who's known for not giving up, especially not giving up his championship right here in the NWA. So this is definitely going to be a hard-fought battle for Kerry Martin, but the guy's definitely not going to give up either. So let's see how this turns out. It's right now, it is Homicide versus Kerry Martin, and the match is underway. Of course, it is for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. Homicide, current champion Kerry Martin, is fighting for the title. Let's see, they lock it up right now. Homicide sends Kerry Martin straight to the turnbuckle in that corner. The referee counted down to a 5. Homicide has to give up, and there you see it. Big chop right there to the chest of Kerry Martin. Irish whip to Homicide to the other corner. Homicide with a boot to the face of Kerry Martin. Martin once again just sends him straight to the turnbuckle. Homicide with a reversal body slam to Martin straight to the mat, going for the cover once again, and Kerry Martin very quickly kicks out at a 2 right there. And Andy says Kerry Martin isn't ready yet to be champion, so that is interesting. Let's see, brother. And there you go. Martin once again boot to the face, going for the cover, and Homicide with a kick out. So far, Martin has definitely been dominating, and he's been trying to answer every single strike of Homicide with a strike of himself. Drop kick from Martin. Homicide goes down. But the thing about Homicide is that he will not stay down. Let it be, cover. Let it be, just a drop kick or putting him down after a clothesline. Homicide does not want to stay down on the mat. He gets up as soon as he can. And there you go one more time. He was about to slam Kerry Martin down, but Kerry Martin overpowers Homicide, but instead slams him down hard to the mat, and now a series of punches straight to the head of Homicide. He's in trouble. Martin once again goes running over to Homicide. Homicide gets his boots up, but Martin one step ahead. And now a kick to Homicide's leg here. Homicide is in some serious trouble. Yep. Big kick once again to the thigh of Homicide. Homicide grabs Kerry Martin and just tosses him straight to the apron. Martin will not go down, will not surrender. Looks like he's got to go for a roll-up here. That's right. Impressive. So far, I'm actually impressed. I've not seen many people dominate Homicide the way that Kerry Martin's been doing tonight. I'm actually quite impressed, and here we are with the leg breaker. Submission hold locked in real tight on Homicide. Homicide trying to get away, but Kerry Martin here is just showing off. Just showing to the world how easy it is for him to dominate Homicide. This is crazy. I feel like Homicide has that Kerry Martin has a good chance at beating Homicide tonight. He's been doing pretty good here. Or maybe not. Maybe I should take those words back, because Homicide right there just tosses him across the ring real hard, back first into the mat. That's gotta hurt. Kerry Martin goes down hard. And now Homicide throwing those birds out, throwing those middle fingers out to the camera, of course to the Martins. Homicide right now showing nothing but absolute disrespect. And he grabs Kerry Martin by the ear, gets him up to his feet, takes him to the corner, followed by a big chop to the chest. Kerry Martin, though, will not go down. Homicide one more time. He might be the shorter man in this match, but he's not going to come short. He will most likely be walking out still as a champion. Even though Kerry Martin was dominating the early part of the match, the tables have clearly turned around, and it is Homicide now who's got the upper hand clearly. My best friend met Homicide many years ago at Universal Studios. He was a really cool guy. That's awesome to hear. So, Homicide and Eddie Kingston, have these two actually had a one-on-one match ever in their career? I've never seen it, but it just hit my head that if they were to wrestle one-on-one, I think that'd be pretty cool, because both of them, very cool, very casual, and they go out there and put on a banger of a match no matter what it takes. I feel like Homicide and Eddie Kingston, if they haven't had a match yet, they need to. They'd be amazing in a one-on-one match. And here you are one more time. It is Kerry Martin who is trying to get the upper hand, but Homicide will not let it happen. Once again, a chop to the shoulder here. Martin goes down hard. Homicide with an Irish whip to Martin. Wow. And Martin just pulls over the ring ropes. He pulls the ring ropes down, and Homicide was running over to Martin, Because the ropes were pulled down, he was tossed out the ring, and Martin now diving to the outside. Homicide catches him and sends him back first into the apron. That's gotta hurt Kerry Martin here in some serious trouble. Followed by a chop to the chest. Kerry Martin really needs an escape, really needs some assistance because Homicide is just looking to punish the guy. He pulls over. Oh dear. That's crazy. Wow. What the hell is happening right here? Homicide is beating the crap out of Ricky Martin. That is crazy. I mean, you know, throwing out fingers is one thing, but getting physical with Ricky Martin is another thing altogether. This is beyond disrespectful. I mean, the guy is, what, 70, 80 years old? This is no age for him to get physical with Ricky Martin. This is crazy. Of course, Kerry Martin right now has a chip on his shoulder. He's got to win the match, not just to defeat Homicide, not just to win the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship, but to avenge whatever he's doing right now to Ricky Martin. Look at him once again, just pulling Ricky Martin up by his hair and now just pulling on his jaw. Homicide here with nothing but disrespect. Oh my god, don't tell me that. It seemed to me like he was gonna make him bleed, like he was gonna pierce his forehead. But again, he leaves Ricky Martin alone because he sees that Kerry Martin is once again regaining composure, trying to get up to his feet here, and Homicide is back in the ring trying to cause Kerry Martin some more trouble, but this guy is an absolute sicko. He's a psychopath. And Ricky Martin gets a wow. Rick, you gotta give it up to Ricky Martin because you know what? If this was a referee right now, he'd be out for like 10 hours. But Ricky Martin, even after getting punished so badly from Homicide, he gets up to his feet and he's asking Kerry Martin to continue to fight and to fight hard and fight strong. And there we see it. He's going for a superplex on Kerry. Kerry will not go down, will not surrender. He's trying to fight back, but Homicide clearly overpowers Kerry Martin and superplexes the crap out of him. This is perhaps the longest match of the show so far. And they're going at it. They're putting out a banger right now. Homicide suplexes the crap out of Kerry Martin. Martin goes back first into the mat, and the guy is clearly in pain. He's fidgeting, he's twisting his back, he's moving around. The guy is hurt. Homicide is doing what he has done in this whole time in the business. That's right, brother. He's a bad, bad man. Without a doubt, he's a bad, bad guy. I'm just surprised that Ricky Martin got up to his feet so quickly. Did not expect for that to happen, but good on him. And then we see it one more time. Homicide now gets up to the top turnbuckle. Kerry Martin gets up real quick to his feet. Now with those punches and those elbow strikes right there to the Homicide's face. There you go. Homicide grabs Kerry Martin by his hair. Let's see. Wow.
Oh my god. This match is insane.
That is insane indeed. Crazy. The way he just grabbed him from the back of his head and from the top turnbuckle, he just drove his head into the mat right here. Kerry Martin once again in control. Maybe not. The tables turn around so quickly. Homicide once again in control. Wow. Knee to the face. Knee to the face right there from the one and only Kerry to Homicide. Homicide goes down hard. Kerry Martin, there you go. He's getting fired up. He's just getting started. He is super ready. Climbing the top turnbuckle right here, right now. It is Kerry Martin who's looking to put this to an end right now. There you go. Diving down hard. Is he going to go for the cover? And there we see it. There we see it. Homicide with a kick out. Jake, good to see you. And Ricky Martin is a true legend in wrestling. Without a doubt, brother Andy. You're so right. You're so correct. He really is an absolute legend. There you see it. And he's trying to get the crowd fired up. Trying to get them to cheer Kerry Martin as he is looking to pick up a victory. There you see it. He exposes his knee. And he's about to hit Homicide. Knee first into the face. Homicide gets away, and there you go with the big finisher. Going for the cover on Kerry. 1, 2, and Kerry Martin kicks out. Did not see that coming. That is crazy. Kerry Martin exposed his knee. He pulled his knee pad down. He wanted to hit Homicide in the face with his exposed knee. Homicide gets away, hits him with his finisher, goes for the cover. Everyone thought it was over. I thought it was over, but Kerry Martin kicks out at a 2.5. Whatever Andy said about Kerry, he predicted that Kerry will win. I've got a feeling that he might just pick up the victory. You know, after all that, has happened tonight, Kerry Martin has shown a heart of a fighter. And the fact that Ricky Martin has been attacked himself, I think Kerry Martin deserves, and he actually should win this match to shut this guy Homicide up and also avenge whatever he did to Ricky Martin early on. So let's see what happens here, though. There you see it one more time. Chops to the head, chops to the back from Homicide one more time. Kerry Martin in some serious trouble. Homicide with the run-up. Kerry with the reversal. Knee strike to the midsection of Homicide. Homicide once again. There you see it. My gosh, there you see it. Crazy. Wow. Nobody but True saw this coming, and Homicide has lost the match. This is crazy. I've got goosebumps right now because honestly, I never thought that Homicide was gonna lose his NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship. And I don't know what makes True true. I don't know what makes True predict every match correctly, but he has done it. Kerry Martin has won the match. He has defeated Homicide, and Kerry Martin is the new NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion. He has defeated Homicide fair and square, and he's got the big victory. As I said, he needed to win this match. He really did need to win this match. He needed to win it for Kerry Martin, for Ricky Martin. He needed to win it to shut up Homicide, all his fans, and of course capture the Junior Heavyweight Championship. Good on Kerry Martin. Good on this guy. He deserves this victory. Good job. Real good job. And congratulations, True. True was the only guy who said that, it was going to be Kerry. I thought it was going to be Homicide, but True was right. And yeah, he gets the upper hand over everybody else. Congratulations, True. I love that. And Andrew here with the 2-2, and Ricky with the 2-2. That's sweet. I remembered how their last match went. That's smart, brother. That is smart. Let's go, baby, says Abel. It was fantastic. There you see it. Nice. Velvet Sky looks happy. And she has made a place for herself on the commentator's desk, that's for sure. Early on, there was a lot of criticism. People said that Velvet Sky doesn't belong there. What is she doing there? She doesn't know the wrestling moves. She doesn't make the right calls. But honestly, she has made her a position, a place for herself in that desk. By the way, that desk is messy. But anyways, here we are now. What is the fifth match gonna be?
Odinson!
Just look at this guy. Odinson.
This guy reminds me so much of Alexander Hammerstone. I don't know if it's the beard, if it's something else, but Odinson really reminds me of Alexander Hammerstone. Clearly does. And I see Ricky says, True picked the right guy. That's correct. Love the big old eyes right here for Velvet Sky. She's better at commentary than she was at wrestling. That's true. Hey, that is absolutely correct. She's definitely a lot better at commentary than she was at wrestling, without a doubt. And she's doing a fair job. She's looking good. She's calling the matches pretty decently. She does a good job. I agree with you, brother. Andy says Velvet deserves to be exactly where she's at. And Andy says, that's not true. She was good at wrestling too. I like that, brother Andy.
And you look like you're fired up and ready to go. However, because of extenuating circumstances, your opponent is not here tonight. I've just got to take it. How are you feeling about what's going on with you being opponentless tonight? I think it's pretty clear that this entire locker room fears me. I have Odin's blood running through my veins. I am the one who grabs the sun. I am the one who is awaited, shiny and crow.
Wait a minute.
What's going on? So apparently Odinson was opponentless, but So apparently this guy called Trillbilly Silas. I'm not sure if I know a lot about Trillbilly Silas. Do you guys know about Trillbilly Silas and his accomplishments? He's grabbed a referee by his collar and he's brought him out here. Odinson was opponentless, but not opponentless any longer. Trillbilly Silas comes out here and he wants to fight Odinson. He wants to shut him up. He wants to stop him from cutting a potential promo. Trillbilly Silas is here for some thriller. That's right. Okay, let's see what else do we have here. Abel says this pay-per-view is okay so far. I agree. So far we've seen 4 matches on this pay-per-view. This is going to be the 5th one. And 4 matches in an hour is not too shabby. You know, this of course includes the entrances, the segments and whatnot. So they're keeping it pretty time constrained. And I think that's just fine. Overall, we've got 10 matches happening tonight. You know, we're done with 4. We got left with 6. I think that's got to be a sweet 2.5 hours pay-per-view. It's got to be good. And there you see it one more time. Odinson is angry. He's mad, but he's ready. This guy reminds me of Alexander Hammerstone so much. Even from the back, if you look at his hair, the way he's built, this guy is like the younger brother of Alexander Hammerstone without a question. And there you see it. Uppercut right there through Trillbilly Silas. Trillbilly Silas is probably not very thrilled with the way how this match is kicking off here. And he grabs Odinson by the throat, brings him right there to the corner. And now a chop to the chest of Odinson. Another time. Odinson right now paying the price for his over smartness. And there you go. Trillbilly Silas with an Irish whip to Odinson. Gets him up. Wow, was about to slam him down hard to the mat, but there you go. Odinson turns it around. Nice drop kick from Odinson for a big guy. That was a beautiful drop kick through Trillbilly Silas. And Silas is now trapped. Look at his arms. His arms are entangled in the first and the second rope. Odinson is clearly going to take advantage of that. A big uppercut to Trillbilly Silas. Trillbilly Silas is not thrilled. I can tell you right now, he's not thrilled about the way the match is going on. And Odinson took a big advantage, about the fact that Trillbilly was trapped in those ropes and now slaps him down hard to the mat. Trillbilly Silas down hard, going for the cover. It's a 1, it's a 2, and Trillbilly kicks out. That is sweet. And that's completely false. She was one of the toughest women that NWA had, says Andy. That's bunch of crap. True, she was really good in wrestling. She was better than a lot of women currently in NWA, even though she's retired. To compare her to a lot of the women in NWA right now, maybe you're right, because NWA's women division right now at this very moment is kind of lacking. So, you're almost there. But, NWA also has some great competitors at the moment, including the very great Kamel. If you compare Kamel to Velvet, I would say Kamel is just thousands of miles away. Kamel is the very best. By the way, speaking of Kamel, anybody here expects Kamel to lose? Because I do not. I think Kamel is never losing, is never dropping the championship. Nick Aldis might have left, but Kamel is never leaving. She's forever the NWA Women's World Champion. That's right. And True says, didn't say she wasn't tough. I said she wasn't good in the ring. From a technical standpoint, Odinson is winning. I agree. Odinson is definitely winning. And Thrill... Oh, dear. Yeah, he's definitely out. Definitely. Silas is not thrilled over it. That's for sure. And Odinson says, Andrew. Okay. Will Riley says, hey, AJ. Has Kamel had her match yet versus Chelsea Colin King? Not yet, brother Will Raleigh. It's lovely to see you. Hope you're doing well. But that Kamel versus Chelsea versus Colin King match, it's gonna be a banger. Cannot wait for it. But it most likely will be the co-main event. If not, maybe towards the end of the show it's gonna happen. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that match as well. Cannot wait for it. Big Kamel fan here. I am super excited about that match. A nice move right here one more time from Odinson, diving down hard to Silas, hits him with an uppercut mid-air, and Silas goes down hard. Let's see if Ricky says, my bad, Andy. All right, you guys are great. Thank you. Let's see what else do we have here. Angelina Love, Kamel are the best for NWA, says Andy. Kamel is definitely the best, and Angelina Love also is a gem, is an asset to the NWA without a doubt. Angelina Love also, we were just scheduling an interview together, but because of some scheduling conflicts, we could not really reach an agreement over the time and the date. But hopefully, in the near future, we can have her on board. And, I really want to interview Angelina as well as Kamel. So hopefully, one day in the near future. And there you see it. Silas turns it around and now is going for the cover. And Odinson kicks out. And the match has definitely turned the pace. And the tables have turned around pretty quick. Silas is now with the upper hand. I think he's got to go for a Wait a sec, what is he looking to do? The hell?
Spray the perfect. What's he gonna do? He's gonna use the look. I spray it into Odin's eyes. I mean, that'd be a
Wait, so if you got a spray, he's... Oh my, what the hell is this guy doing?
I don't think it works like that, though. That's
Well,
not
if it works on Odinson, maybe it works on like it's working.
because that's
He just sprayed over his own face?
I don't know. I'm not dribbling.
What is this guy looking to do?
see, no, not doesn't work the same.
I really have no idea what he tried to do with that spray. Was that an invisible spray that he used it and he would go invisible? What the hell was that even all about? And Odinson with an Irish whip to Salas, and Salas with the upper hand here. Crazy, he grabs Odinson and slams him down hard to the mat. Odinson in trouble, Salas going for the cover. My gosh, Odinson has just lost the match. That is crazy. I got no idea what the spray did, but that is insane. Silas has just won the match. He must be thrilled right now after defeating Odinson fair and square. That is crazy. Did not expect for this to happen at all. Not at all. Nobody here thought that Odinson was gonna lose, but he did lose the match. From being opponentless to losing the match, this has been a tough night for Odinson, that's for sure. Let's see what else do we have here. Her match she had with the BFF Angelina Love. That's right, Andy. Let's see what else do we have here. True says, I'd have to go back and watch it. Alright, Mullet Man is nuts indeed, and he picks up the victory. And look at how happy Velvet Sky looks. Good. Andy says, TNA wouldn't have her 2-time knockout champion if they didn't believe in her, plus her fight she had with ODB. That's for true. She definitely has left quite a legacy in TNA, and quite a void in TNA as well, because, oh my gosh, wait a second. Look who's coming out next. It's going to be the Spectaculars versus the Fixers. And we know, we saw the Spectaculars not too long ago on the Wrassing show. They were right here yesterday for an exclusive interview. And yeah, they're pretty sweet people. They're nice people. You know, they laughed at my jokes, so that's pretty cool. Not a lot of people laugh at my jokes, or at least I don't think my jokes are great. But they laughed at my jokes, so that's fantastic. So that means they're good people. And here we are. They're making their way out. There you see it. Nice. And they've got Rolando here with them. So if you guys were wondering, who is Rolando? Who is this short guy who is coming out here with the Spectaculars? Rolando is the big brother of this guy, Rush Freeman. You know the guy with the black beard? Rolando is his bigger brother. Not shorter brother, not younger brother. He is his big brother, bigger brother, that's right. And Rolando has always been the aggressive guy. He's always been a heel. He is still a heel. Even though the Spectaculars themselves are a face team, Rolando is a heel. And he has always been somebody who has defended Rush Freeman from bullies ever since their childhood. You know, on a school bus, anywhere else, he's always defended him from bullies. And here we are now in the NWA. Rolando is still here to defend his baby brother, you know, Rush Freeman, from the bullies and help him get the victory. So let's see how this goes down. Of course, Spectaculars here looking to take away the United States Tag Team Championship match, championship titles from the Fixers. And the funny part about the Fixers is that this guy Jay, who's a part of the Fixer, is said to be the bully who used to bully Rush Freeman when both of them were in grade 8. And they've come a long way. Of course, Jay is now one half of the United States Tag Team Champions. And Rush Freeman is here to looking to take away that championship from Jay. So that is interesting. And True says she won because of her hard work. She still wasn't technically sound. Relax, Andy. Not that serious. Okay? I know, guys, we're just having fun here. We're just having a good old chat. So don't worry. We're just having a good time here. That's it. They like smacking themselves. That's right. They like, I don't know if that's a shot at WWE where they're just slapping their own thigh, because we know how it went, right? The thigh slaps were banned from the WWE. So I don't know if it's a shot at that, but they do love to smack themselves, especially in the thigh. And here we are. The match kicks off very quickly. I don't think that these guys were even ready before the Fixers attack them. And here we see it's a 2-on-1 situation. It's the Fixers versus Brady. Brady now with a drop kick. There you see it. Rush Freeman gets in here as well. Now it's a 2-on-1 situation from the other way around. And both of them drop kicking the big guy out the ring. Rolando gets in here. And I think he's got to go for the big dive. Or is he not? A strut. The Ric Flair strut across the ring. Rolando and the Spectaculars just showing off at this point. Look at these guys. That's right. Love that. Love it. This is great. One more time, as you see right here. Those flags, guys, to win. Don't care for those titles or that flag. I get that, brother. Yep. Hopefully they don't win, though, because, you know, I would be cheering for the guys that appeared on the podcast, that appear on the interview, so I'm going to be here cheering for my guys, the Spectaculars. Hopefully these guys get the victory. And here you see it just twisting the arm of the guy.
Yeah, but I like that approach. Let's pick something. Let's get them in our corner. Let's stay on them. Yeah, let's stay on them.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a fan of the National Wrestling
Wow.
Alliance,
Boot to the face, and Brady right now in some big trouble. Brady's hurt. That's right, sure. That's right. Totally not biased. You see it? Not biased at all. And there you see it, a big shot to the back of Brady. And the poor guy goes down hard. That's right. Headshot to the chest. Brady is in big trouble. And you know, this guy Brady's actually been trying to make it also in Hollywood. He's been doing a lot of, stuntman work, making some little, appearances in movies, in small roles here and there. This guy wants to break it in Hollywood as well. And he certainly has got the looks for it too. So that's that. And here we are, Rush Freeman just climbs the turnbuckle with those headshots straight to the big bald guy. And the guy now tags in his friend. And Rush Freeman on the side, apart from being a wrestler, he also does work in construction. You know, he does some delivery work as well, whatever pays good. He also works on the side because wrestling doesn't always pay the bills. Rush was telling us that... first when he started off with NWA, when he was still, learning, training to be a wrestler, he got an offer from the NWA to perform for them as an extra or perform for them, as not a big part of the show, but also, wrestling for them. And the amount that they had offered to pay was only $30. That's it. $30 to these free agents. That's it. Now, $30 is no money. You can walk into McDonald's and you can order something for $30 in no time. And here we are. NWA was literally offering these guys $30. And that's not even like 20 years ago. We're talking about a couple years ago only. So Rush at first, did not accept that offer, did not show interest in wrestling for $30 only. But then when he saw the bigger picture, saw that he could make it on TV, on Fight TV here with the NWA, and be associated with the company with such a rich history, he accepted. And he started working for the NWA, and he's come a long way from those $30 to now being the contenders for the United States Tag Team Championships. And here we are. It is Brady looking for a back break, but he gets away. Big shot to the midsection. Brady in trouble. And just like Andy was telling us earlier about, the United States Tag Team Championship, this championship has been around for years and years and has gone through so many variations. Andy, this is the 11th variation of the United States Championship, isn't it? The United States Tag Team Championship, I'm sorry. This is the 11th one, isn't it? So this championship has gone through a lot of variations, was defended in different promotions, and different versions of it were seen across the board in WCW and in many other promotions in NWA itself. And, some legendary tag teams have held this title in the past. We're talking about the Freebirds, we're talking about the Steiner Brothers, so on and so forth. And this guy, Billy Corgan revived this championship just about 5 years ago. And, of course, the first ever champions here. I'm sorry, not 5 years ago. He revived this championship about a few months ago after 5 long years of inactivity. And, of course, the first tag team champions were the Fixers. And the Spectacular is now looking to take the championship away from them. Yes, it's the 5th 11 versions. Thanks for that, Andy. So much to learn from you guys. Thank you, Andy. Thank you for that. Slingshot to the butthole. That's right. That's gotta hurt, right? And that must have been gross. You could tell that those guys were grossed out by the slingshot to the butthole. They turned down the new belt Corgan had. Yes, they did. These guys certainly did turn those belts down. They were not happy with the design. They liked the red, white, and blue. They did not like the new red and gold design. But I feel like the Spectaculars, when they win the championship, they will most likely bring back the newer belts because, Corgan has made those belts and he probably wants somebody to hold them. And, these guys probably will make Corgan happy. And just like I said earlier, guys, I asked these two a simple question about Nick Aldis. I asked them, what do you feel about Nick Aldis, the whole situation, anything to say about them? And they give me a nice and decent answer, nothing too crazy. They said something like, he was a locker room leader, he will certainly be missed, something like that. But then later on, I got a message which said that, can you cut that part from the interview? So that was interesting. These guys want no mention of Nick Aldis on the interviews, apparently. And here we are one more time. We've got... Wow. Tag has been made here. Rush Freeman gets in here. And now it is the Fixers who are definitely in a fix, who are definitely in trouble. And the Spectaculars doing great so far. And Florida Championship Wrestling had their version of the U.S. tag belts. The Fabulous Ones were the champions there when there were the territories. I see, Andy. Thank you for that, brother. So, anybody here, Andy, True, Ricky, Gary, anybody here misses the good old days of territories when wrestling was divided across America in territories? Do you miss those days? Let me know if you do. Call him Magnus. All right, True. Okay, and there we see it. Wow. Big shot to the head one more time. And Rush Freeman gets in here real quick. Man, I'm a little upset with the fact that Rolando has not been involved in this match at all. Rolando is such a funny guy. This guy holds a record. He has defeated Matt Cardona 2 times in a row. Matt Cardona has not been able to defeat Rolando even once. And by Rolando, I'm talking about the little guy who's standing ringside. Rolando has defeated Matt Cardona 2 times. And also, these guys as a team defeated the Cardona family just about 2 weeks ago. So these guys are on a roll, and they have been on a streak here. Pissing off Matt Cardona over and over and over again. And he says, I do. I miss the territory days. So does True. So does Ricky. So does Abel. I see. You guys miss the good old days of territories. I like that. All right. I get to relive it every week watching Tale from the Territories. I see. Territory days were great, says True. Of course, I did not get to witness any of it because, of course, I wasn't around in America and also wasn't exposed to wrestling back then. But from all that I've heard and I've seen and read about the territory days, I can certainly tell that those days were fantastic. The golden days of wrestling, indeed. Yeah, CR says, miss it in Canada as well. I see, brother. I see. It's lovely to have you guys here. Abel, CR, I know you guys are joining us for the first time today. It's lovely to have you guys on board. And there you see it one more time. The Spectaculars now really taking a beating. That's gotta hurt. Rolando finally getting involved here, climbing the top turnbuckle, but the Fixers are not gonna take it. One step ahead, they knew exactly what Rolando was gonna do, and looks like they're gonna go for a devastating chokeslam on Rolando. Maybe not, wait a second. They grab him, they lift him up, and wow, just tossing him hard down on the mat. Rolando rolling out the ring. The guy's gotta be hurt. Yes and no, says Andrew. So he misses some part of it. He does not miss the other part of it. All right, brother, that's interesting. Everybody does, says Abel. Yet, most of us definitely do. And double chokeslam to poor Rush Freeman. Poor guy. Going for the cover on Rush. It's a 1, it's a 2. And with that being said, I am definitely not happy because my men here, my guys, the Spectaculars lose the match and the Fixers here retain the championship, which means that the Fixers, oh dear, yeah, they're definitely going to be rocking those old championship, the red, white, and blue titles. They don't want the golden and the red, and which means that the gold and the red belts will not be here on TV anytime soon. So the Fixers are still champions, and they have squashed the heck out of the Spectaculars. That's crazy. These guys are sloppy 5-1, says True. When I was telling somebody that these guys were paid $30 per appearance, they told me that, these guys deserve $30 an appearance. That's crazy. But that's right. They have a lot of work to do and a lot of work before they become champions. That's for sure. Stampede Wrestling was great. That's right, brother. You're right. Without a doubt, it was the best. And here we are now with Trevor Murdoch.
All the pomp and circumstances out of the way. There's no more talking. There's no more videos. It's all about what you have to do tonight. Matt Cardona, Tyrus, you have to beat me. And right now, I don't see that happening, May. Bottom line is, I once again am being put to the test. And I am going to overcome and walk out of that ring as your NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
Thank you so much, Trevor.
Nice. Alright, so Trevor here is determined to be the very best and to walk away still champion. When I interviewed, this lady, Taryn Terrell, not too long ago, I asked her who is her absolute favorite wrestler in the NWA. Her first answer was Trevor Murdoch. She says she loves Trevor, really appreciates his athleticism, the way he moves in the ring. She says he's the one of the very best that NWA has ever had. And let's see, Gary says, back in the good old days, there was always blood in the territories. That's true, and here we are now. Coming up next is going to be Dak Draper versus Scion, who will be accompanied by Austin Idol. I know Andy's a big fan of Austin Idol. Isn't that right, Andy? Isn't that right? And these guys are sloppy indeed. True, that's correct. Gary, go to the YouTube channel, Classic Wrestling Stuff. You will be able to watch all the classic shows. That's awesome, Andy. Thanks for that. And here we are now. Dak Draper making his way out. All right. And he says, I don't feel any excitement of the show, unlike the Crockett Cup show. Now, Crockett Cup is a whole different animal. Andy, I totally agree. We watched the Crockett Cup together, and what a show that was. We've watched it last year. We've watched it this year. Crockett Cup is a whole different beast. That is such an exciting show. Yeah, Crockett Cup is a fantastic show. I love it as well. I was thinking about the Crockett Cup, while I was preparing for this show tonight. And Crockett Cup is a fantastic show indeed. The whole concept of it, the pace of the show, everything about the Crockett Cup, I'm in love. I cannot wait until the Crockett Cup next year. I'm a big fan of the Crockett Cup, that's right. And Andy says, Idol is a snoozer. I know, you do not like Idol. I know, I remember. That's why I had to say that you love the Idol. That's right, Andy. Idol definitely is not loved, especially by the women in the NWA. Nobody likes him. Velvet Sky, you talk about Mae Valentine, you talk about Taryn Terrell. Nobody likes Austin Idol, and that's a fact. World Class, Georgia Championship Wrestling, Mid-South, Florida Territories, Memphis, good stuff back in the day. I heard a story about this guy, Jerry Lawler. And I'm not sure who he was in a feud with, but this is back in the day of territories. Now, Jerry Lawler was apparently involved in a major feud with another wrestler. I just cannot recall his name right now. If I do, I'll let you guys know. You guys probably know about this already, but he was involved in a major feud, and everybody knew about their feud. Everybody knew about their rivalry. It was a bad rivalry, right? And they wanted to push the limits. They wanted to take it to the next level. They wanted to give the fans what they wanted, right? They wanted to show that these guys were ready to kill each other. And that's why they were planning and brainstorming about what to do next. How do we take it even further than what we've done? We've done everything. How do we take it to the next level and, bring it to a big closure? And Jerry Lawler, he told the guy, right, when they were preparing what to do, how to make it even, more bloodthirsty, more brutal than ever, Jerry Lawler told him, you shoot me. You shoot me. Take the gun and shoot me. And we'll record it. We'll put it out there. Shoot me somewhere in the hand, the leg, so that you don't kill me, but shoot me. That's what Jerry Lawler told him. But of course, they decided against it because no matter what, that would have been a criminal offense and the guy would have been behind bars no matter the case. And that's why they decided against it. But they did sometime at one point contemplate, going ahead with this angle, and they were thinking about actually doing it, pulling the trigger, no pun intended, on this angle. And that is what the territory days were all about. They were all about giving the very best to the fans. Those were the days indeed, and here we are now. Big elbow strike to the back of the head. Let's see what else do we have here. Andy says Idol is a snoozer. Austin to win, says Ricky. Okay, we watched Crockett Cup early this year. So good, Ricky. Such a good time. That's right, on Twitch. Scion to win, says True. Did everything get soft? Well, a lot of it, indeed, brother. And True says Andy Kaufman. All right. Change my pick. I pick Scion to win, says Ricky. Okay. Wow. You changed your pick very quickly. Trevor Murdoch looks like Ota. Yeah, he kind of does, but Trevor Murdoch is built different. This guy's a different beast altogether. He might look a bit like Otis, but Trevor Murdoch can go out there like Bobby Lashley, that's for sure. Jerry Lawler had a feud with comedian Andy Kaufman. Jerry Lawler was really good heel back in the day, I see. So Andy Kaufman it was. You guys know everything. Thank you for that. Thank you. And Terry Funk, just about all the Lawler's rivalry back then, they were borderline felonies. Yeah. Good old days, right? We'll never see those days back again. I mean, these guys were willing to do it all for the sake of the business, for the sake of wrestling, and that's beautiful. We don't see those things anymore. Now it's, a 9 to 5 job, more or less. And here we are, sending him straight shoulder first into the ring post. The guy is clearly hurt right now. Austin Idol, though, having a good time ringside. I wonder what will it take for anybody to dethrone the Fixers, though. Such a dominant tag team indeed. So, Hard Times 3 is doing pretty good on social media, as you can see. A lot of people tweeting about it. Lots of traction, for Hard Times 3, and that is sweet. That is good.
Just not enough, and Zion has a perfect target in that left arm.
Trying to dislocate the shoulder of Dak Draper. Oh!
Wow.
Northern Light suplex with the release.
Very cool.
It's just relentless right now.
Zion is doing pretty damn well. He might actually pick up the victory here. The gun angle was with somebody else. Can't remember who. Yeah, it actually... Crazy, right? Crazy times. And it goes on to show that how much, these guys love the business. How much Jerry Lawler loved the business, right? He went through hell and back, right? The gun angle, literally the heart attack ringside. These guys have given a lot to the business, without a doubt. And big kick right there to the chest. Zion right now is ruthless, is angry. And Austin Idol, standing ringside, is very, very proud. Speaking of the good old days, and speaking of Jerry Lawler, it just hit me. I know it's quite random, but I was just reminded of the plane incident from back in the day. I believe the early 2000s. This was when Vince McMahon used to charter the flights, the entire plane for WWE superstars, the entire flight. And apparently there was a flight, there was a plane of hell, a flight of hell, which involved Ric Flair and a lot of other superstars. There were a lot of allegations. Some of the allegations were, by air hostesses on the flight. They call it the plane from hell, or the plane ride of hell. I don't know if you guys know about it, but it was crazy. Back in 2002, Ricky knows about it. You guys know about everything. You guys are awesome. But yeah, that happened. That plane incident was crazy, and a lot of people still talk about it. Of course, we're talking about it right now. But Ric Flair was apparently walking around naked on the flight. Crazy. Brock Lesnar and Kurt Hennig, you guys know all of it. I love that. Everybody was coming back in from the UK. That's correct, Ricky. You guys were awesome. And there you see it one more time. Zion now not doing too well. Elbow strike straight to the head of Zion, and followed by a dropkick. He goes down hard. The tables have officially turned around. Nice. Dak Draper currently with the upper hand. Boot to the face, and Zion goes down hard. They were all drunk. Yes, they were, brother. Was on the dark side of the ring too. I see. He was on the dark side of the ring. I see. All right. Yeah. Crazy. And if I'm not wrong, Ric Flair has been involved in multiple incidents, which includes planes, right? He's also been in plane crashes, if I'm not wrong. Ric Flair and planes, they're no strangers. He has been through hell and back as well. And there you see it, Zion right now, not doing too well, but Dak Draper dominating. I think we're just going to be seeing Dak Draper retain the championship here tonight, without a doubt. His arm's clearly hurt. So this is the 6th match of the night, if I'm not wrong. 6th match, correct? I think it's the 6th match. So looking at the time right now, so 6 matches in about an hour and a half. Not bad at all. Sweet. That's right, Ricky. Thank you for that. And Zion, once again, gets Draper up on his shoulders, slams him down hard. Zion just getting the party started, going for the cover. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I thought, okay, he was just picking up the heat. I thought he was just building momentum and Draper was going to fight back, but that got over very quickly. Did not expect for it to be over as quick as it did. Zion has defeated Dak Draper. Did not take a lot to take the title off his shoulders. That is crazy. I'm a little disappointed by this match, honestly, because as a champion, you expect the champion to fight and fight hard, to retain your title. But Draper gave up a little too quickly. That was a weird finish to this match, for sure. No dirty, involvement from Austin Idol. Zion just fought fair and square, and he defeated Draper with little to no effort. Crazy, the match got over so quick, and Draper just could not kick out. Little disappointed by it. Ricky says Ric Flair almost died at airplane crash. AJ, it was in 1976, I think. I think it was 2 years, right, back to back, if I'm not wrong. The plane crashes happened, I believe, in an interval of 4 years. in 1960, 1980, early 1980. Yeah, crazy indeed. Oh my gosh.
Out. Get out.
Poor Velvet Sky cannot even do her job without Austin Idol bothering her again ringside. Velvet Sky cannot stand Austin Idol, and that is so funny. Maybe, her relationship with Austin Idol is probably even funnier than what Bailey and Michael Cole share. These guys are so funny. Anyways, here we are, 6-1 for True right now. That is sweet. And that plane crash was in 1974. Crazy. Time flies. Time really flies. 74, 2022 right now. Time flies. It's been so many years. And anyways, coming up next is going to be the NWA Women's World Tag Team Championship match. Pretty empowered here, defending their title. Pretty good. Misa, Kate, and Maddie making her way out. Let's see what NWA is talking about on Twitter right now. Let's see. Let's take a look. Did you see MJF is going to be playing one of the Van Eriks in the Iron Cloud? That's good for him. Well, I did see that this guy, MJF, looks absolutely jacked. He looks absolutely ripped right before his match. I think he's been working out. He's been working hard. And he's ready for this match that's going to be coming up real soon. MJF is more than ready for sure, brother. But that's exciting. That is certainly very exciting that he's going to be playing one of the Van Eriks. That is sweet. I think you were right. AJ was 1960, 1970, 1980. All right. Thanks, Ricky. But just like True said, 1974 it was when the first plane crash happened. Crazy indeed. All right. Coming up now is Pretty Empowered. So I can tell you guys this right here, right now. We're going to have one half of Pretty Empowered in just a few weeks. Currently in talks also from the NWA. We just exchanged DMs not too long ago. It's going to be... Where is she? So we're going to be having Maddie Renkowski, one half of Pretty Empowered. You can see her. She's making her way out right now. She is going to be on the show in just a couple weeks. Maddie Renkowski, one half of Pretty Empowered, as she's making her way out, is going to be making her way to this channel, to the Wrassing show, for an exclusive interview in just a couple weeks. So yeah, that's something to look forward to. MJF is in the Von Erich movie. Not sure if he's playing one of the Von Erichs though. That's exciting. That's very exciting. Good for him to get that opportunity for sure. True says the champions to retain. I find them very, very annoying, but I think they are great champions and they will most likely retain. And Andrew says it was lived. He will be playing one of the brothers. I see. Thanks for that, Andrew. Thank you. All right.
Well, they know how important this opportunity is.
Success has a tendency to change people or to kind of to make concrete who you are. And that's what you're saying is we've seen some changes because they've won. And once you start winning, you keep doing whatever it took to keep winning.
Pretty Empowered have been champions for more than 150 days, winning the championships and always ready, defeating the Hex and then retaining those championships during a rematch in St. Louis during the first ever Kings Highway Street Fight.
All right, what are they, rock and paper and scissors? Okay, all right, Maddie, though, loses the rock, paper, and scissors bout, and that's why she stepped away right there on the apron. Maddie is currently on the apron, getting her partner fired up. Let's see how this goes down. Miss Kate and Maddie versus Pretty Empowered. Let's see how this goes down. Same champions to retain too, says Ricky. All right, that's sweet. Well, he's not playing Kevin or David, and he's not big enough to play Kenny. What about Lacey Von Erich? Is she also in the film? She's got to be contributing some way in the film, right? Either behind the scenes or maybe making a cameo. There's got to be something that Lacey's got to be doing. And here we are now. Nice. They're going at it. Maddie Renkowski and Kate with a double T move on Pretty Empowered. Nice boot to the faces right there to Pretty Empowered. Maddie and Kate doing pretty damn well, just throwing her opponents out. Both of them out. Maddie and Kate having a movement right here in the middle of the ring. And Maddie looks like she's going to throw Kate out the ring there. You see a drop kick to both of the Pretty Empowered ladies. And they both go down. These ladies are on fire right now. Look at them. Look at them. That's sweet. I doubt this is true. I see, brother. I see. All right. And going for the cover is Kate and with a kick out. Pretty Empowered still continue to fight. Yeah. Lacey Von Erich, though. You know, Lacey Von Erich and I, we could be partners right now. We could be in a professional, I believe, partnership. I don't know. Wrestling News could be one half. Could be partnered up with Lacey and myself. We were about to reach an agreement. We were about to do something, but then I just did not have a good feeling about the whole thing, you know. Yeah, I can talk to you guys in private in detail about the whole damn thing, but yeah, Lacey Von Erich and I, we were about to do something major, but did not have a good feeling at all. One day in private, I'll let you guys know all about it, but yeah, it's a long, long story. And here we are now once again. That was awful. Kate was clearly whispering something into the lady's ear, and now she's gonna go for a big boot, it seems, knee to the back of the head. There you go. She goes down hard, going for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. The match continues. Nice. All right, Maddie wants a tag, and she tags herself in. Pretty empowered here. Not doing too well. They are getting dominated by these ladies for sure. Maddie grabs her by her blonde hair, just smashing her down face first into the mat, going for the cover and a kick out. Sweet. So the show is definitely picking up some pace, you know, ever since that homicide match. I think the show is going up. The quality of the matches has only been getting better ever since that homicide match happened. Before the homicide match, the quality of the matches were not that great. They were kind of average or below average, but they've definitely been going up, and you know the quality is getting better as the time goes on. This match right here is no exception. It's a great tag team match here. And stomp right there to Maddie. Both of the pretty empowered ladies going at it, stomping the heck out of Maddie. Maddie in trouble now. Stomp once again to the midsection. The pretty empowered ladies are so damn annoying. I can't even begin to explain how annoying they are. And 18 likes. Alright guys, if you're watching this right now, haven't hit the like button already, make sure to do it. Thank you, Ricky. And here we are one more time. It is Maddie in trouble. These ladies, I tell you, so annoying. Getting right in the face of Maddie, kick to the midsection, over and over and over and over and over again. Maddie with an elbow strike to the pretty empowered lady now. Let's see. Nice.
Super blatant choke. Oh, and again. Ella Envy cutting corners.
Referee
He kind
barely
of
saw.
called, yeah, he kind of called it near the end. He knew something, when something happened, he wasn't quite sure what it was.
Snapmare again into the chin lock.
You can see a little frustration.
Wow.
Vicious.
Missy Kate's like,
Chinlog logged in real time on Maddie at the moment as we speak right now. So what do you guys think? Are these ladies walking away with the championship? Because it seems like Pretty Empowered still in control here. Maddie now trying to fight back with those chops to the chest. But that only lasted for a few seconds because Pretty Empowered once again in control here, grabbing Maddie by her hair, slamming her down hard to the mat once again, and now working together. Tag's been made, Pretty Empowered still in control. She's getting beat up by a twig. That's right, true. Yeah, that's absolutely correct. She's winning. They are winning. Pretty Empowered are definitely retaining their titles tonight without a doubt. They're leaving with the championships. That's correct. Wow. Elbow strike to Maddie once again. And another one. Wow. And she grabs her from the back of her top. Maddie right now in really serious trouble. And the Pretty Empowered ladies together, working together to take out Maddie, slamming her down hard once again to the mat, going for the cover. It's a 1, it's a 2, and Maddie kicks out. Holy crap. I really want her to win because next week or the week after when she's going to be on the show, I want her to make an appearance with that NWA Women's Tag Team title. So I really hope that she wins. Yes, AJ then win this match. That's right. Hopefully, Maddie wins. Hopefully. Let's see though. Maddie and Misa Kate, if they win, I'm going to be super duper happy. And here we are, she's literally getting the face of Maddie. Maddie's had enough. She's had enough abuse, both physical and verbal, slaps the heck out of the lady, and goes crawling over to Misa Kate, makes a tag. Hot tag has been made from both the ends. Misa Kate right now, though, is an avid animal unleashed. She's angry, she's fired up, she's ruthless. Look at the big chop. Uppercut, nice dodge. Misa Kate cannot be stopped, will not be stopped, sending her opponent straight to the turnbuckle one more time, followed by a super kick, going for the cover. It's a 1, and her partner gets in here, breaking up the cover just like that. The match continues. The Pretty Empowered Lady are not gonna lose so quickly, that is for sure. Maddie gets in here with the save. Once again, Misa Kate. Oh dear. Oh dear, are you kidding me right now? Oh my gosh, oh dear, come on. This is gonna be their downfall right now. It seems like Maddie almost felt like Misa Kid betrayed her. And Maddie's had enough, she's angry, she's not gonna take it anymore. She steps out the ring, and yet she doesn't look like she wants to work with Misa Kid anymore. Misa Kid is left to defend for herself. And of course there is a split in between these two. They're not working well together. That's right. Saw it coming. Maddie is not going to tag herself in. She doesn't want to tag with Misa Kate anymore. So there is no point left in this match. If these two cannot work together, they do not need to fight for these tag team titles because they are not going to be champions. They're not going to be a team any longer. With that being said, Pretty Empowered going for the cover. Oh, come on. This match could have ended in a whole different way. But Maddie decided to turn heel on Misa Kate. Come on. Come on, that is so stupid. I wish that they would win. Also, this whole thing stemmed out of nothing. It was not even Misa Kate's fault, to be honest. It was not. They were in a wrestling match, in a wrestling ring. Maddie got hit. That's what wrestlers do. They get hit, and they hit back. There was no reason for her to get so mad at Misa Kate. That is so stupid. And I'm gonna have Maddie on the show in the interview. You've gotta be kidding me. Now I maybe do not want her on the interview because that was stupid. Whatever she did right there was clearly stupid. Absolutely love watching Maddie for a while, says James. Well, Maddie is gonna be on the show. She's gonna be on the wrestling show, so you gotta be watching her a little more, James. That's right. And True here with the LOL. There you go. And Ricky's not happy. And True with the 7-1 right now, clearly winning. And Ricky with a 3-2 sweet. And coming up next is going to be a Control Your Narrative match. It's going to be Tom Latimer versus EC3. This match comes up next. Should be good. Should be great. Let's see. And I can see everybody says Pretty Empowered rules. These two are not on the same page. And thus Kenzie and Ella remain champions. That is right. That is correct. These two are still the champions. And here we are now, EC3 making his way out. You know, I feel like EC3 is incredible. He's a great wrestler, great performer. He's got the looks. He's got everything going, right? Checks all the boxes. But for some reason, I don't know if it's just me, but I don't know. I have never been able to get behind EC3 as a wrestler. I wasn't able to get behind him when he was in the WWE. I was not able to get behind him ever. It's even now when I look at him, I want to get behind EC3, but I don't know if it's the attitude, I don't know if it's the look in the face that he's always angry, never smiling. I'm not sure what it is, but I just can never get behind EC3, to the point that I'm almost given up now. I really have almost given up on EC3. I cannot get behind the guy. I understand he's a talent, he's a great asset to the industry, but I just not able to get behind him. Never been an EC3 fan, says True. There you go. High five, brother. She's gonna cut a promo on AJ. Well, let's see. I'm gonna cut a promo on her because whatever she did right here was clearly stupid. And good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome, Miss Carr. Welcome. Tom Latimer to win. I really hope that he wins, brother. I really hope so. Tom Latimer here, making his way out. Fist bumping the fans. That's what it should be all about, right? Acknowledging the fans, smiling a little bit. I don't think I've ever seen EC3 smiling. Literally, from his NXT days until now, I really have never seen this guy smile. And that's part of the reason why I probably cannot get behind him. The guy never smiles. Alright, Tom Latimer, though, all smiles as he makes his way out to the ring. And I'm smiling too because this show tonight has been great. It really has been a very entertaining show. I'm loving it. And we've seen a lot of matches happening already. Of course, we've seen the Dak Draper versus Cyan match. We've seen the Fixers versus the Spectaculars match. We've seen Natalia Markova versus the Scary Lady match, of course. We've seen Homicide taking on Kerry Martin defeating Homicide. We've only got the bigger matches left now. EC3 versus Tom Latimer going on right now. Next match should be, from what I understand, the next match should be the triple threat match for the Women's World Championship. It should be, Kamel versus Kylan King versus Chelsea Green. That should be the next match. And after that, it should be La Rebellion defending their tag team titles. And then it should be, the final, the main event, Tyrus versus Trevor versus Matt Cardona. That should be the last match. But let's see. The next match, hopefully, will be La Rebellion. I love La Rebellion as a tag team. I don't think it gets any better than that. And here we are now. Tom Latimer right now with the headlock locked in, doing pretty damn well. What is happening here? Twitter is fired up. Twitter guys are loving this match. Lots of tweet about the women's match here. EC3 sent to the ropes. Flying around here. EC3 right now. In control. Nice. True says Tom to win. Ricky says Tom to win. EC3 never smiled his whole time in wrestling. That's right, Andy. Never did. I cannot recall right now him smiling. I've never seen a smiley EC3 face. Never have. And I don't think that's right. People should smile once in a while. Why not? I smile all the time. That's how it should be. And there you go, EC3 looking to take out Dom, but Dom will not go down. He grabs EC3 by the arm, tosses him down hard to the mat. Tom Latimer right now with the upper hand once again, waits for EC3 to get up. EC3 not happy, just shows Tom Latimer getting in his face, trash talking right now by the Control Your Narrative president. And Gamer Boy, my man Gamer Boy 20, it's good to see you, been a while, hope you're doing well. And there you go, EC3 sending Tom Latimer straight to the ropes, chest first into the ropes, followed by a shot to the back. Tom Latimer goes down hard. MJF to play Lance Von Erich. I see, Andrew. Lance Von Erich. That's sweet. That's sweet. Okay. Thank you for that. Annabelle, good to see you again. Nice. Shot to the back one more time. EC3 dominating now. One more time. Big shot to the head. Tom Latimer. Yeah, he's clearly losing his grip in the match. Tom Latimer is struggling to regain control. EC3 dominating, has locked him in submission hold, but Tom Latimer is not going to give up. Not so easily. Wow. Wow. I just realized that Billy Corgan has the coolest username on Twitter. Literally, his username is Billy. That is cool. That is cool. By the way, anybody here, since we're talking about Twitter, has anybody here purchased Twitter Blue, or do you plan on purchasing Twitter Blue? Or what do you think about this whole idea of Twitter Blue? Let me know.
They said I was too much of a good guy. But tonight, Hard Times 3 in Louisiana. Kerry Morton betted on himself. Kerry Morton proved to the NWA locker room, to the NWA audience, that good guys, they can finish first. And well, this good guy, he just kicked Homicide's ass.
Nice. Good job, Kerry Morton. Good guy. Finished last, he says. All right. Anyways, let's see what does this have. All I see when I look at EC3's gear tonight, that is so funny, because I was looking at his gear too, and I was thinking that is some bright red. That's a bright red gear indeed, and you can see the 3 stripes. Wait a second, what is EC3 saying now?
About 1, 2, oh! This is about you.
Wait a minute.
Mid-match, trying to get in his head.
This is personal. What is personal? What is personal? You don't talk about it online. You take it straight to someone's face. Tom. Hit me.
Wow. EC3 now, he's playing the mind games. He's asking Dom Latimer to hit him in the face. EC3 knows he cannot dominate him physically, but he can sure in hell dominate him mentally. He's all about controlling people's narrative, and that is what he's doing right here. He's trying to control Dom Latimer's narrative.
Maybe you have changed. Maybe the only time you hit somebody is when you're drunk.
Wow. Mocking the heck out of Dom Latimer now, saying that the only time you probably hit somebody is when you're drunk. Just going out to mock the guy and his addiction, apparently.
No, I get it, no.
Latimer, why is he not hitting him though? It's a wrestling match. He can hit him right in the face. He can beat the crap out of him and go for the cover and win the match. That is exactly what he's here to do. We're not here having a civil conversation. We're here in a squared circle to hit each other. So why can't he just not go ahead and beat the crap out of EC3? What is stopping him? Come on. Are we forgetting that we're wrestlers in a wrestling ring? What's going on right now? EC3 continues to mock Dom Latimer.
Tom Latimer's fault this fight.
No, I get it. No, seriously, guys, seriously. This is a problem a lot of
You're right, True. This is time wasting indeed. Yep.
But maybe you can't hit me.
Come on.
Because you got a limp fist to match your limp ass dick.
Alright, so now that's the best that he could come up with? Really, EC3? How do you know about that? Oh dear. That is like grade 8 or grade 5 insult. Who comes up with insults like that? That is so stupid. I mean, come on. That is so stupid. That is so immature.
You found happiness.
I don't understand what is stopping him from hitting him in the face. You know, he doesn't have to insult him and get on his nerves for Dom Latimer to hit him. Literally, both of them are wearing wrestling trunks. They're standing in a wrestling ring. People are paying money to watch them fight. What is stopping Dom Latimer from hitting him? Why does EC3 have to get on his nerves for him to actually beat the crap out of him? Why? What is happening here? This isn't exactly. Why is this happening? It makes no sense when a wrestler asks the other wrestler to hit him while standing in a wrestling ring, while wearing wrestling trunks, but the guy says, no, I'm not going to hit him. I'm not going to hit you. This makes zero sense, brother.
I know how this ends, Tom.
Okay.
She will never love you.
All right. And finally, EC3 has done enough. He's done it all to really make Dom Latimer hit him. And Dom Latimer is doing exactly what EC3 wanted him to do. And now Dom Latimer is hitting him and has locked him in a submission hold. Camille is his crutch. Wait a second, so... Really? Okay.
The disrespect of EC3. I can't even believe the things that came out of his mouth tonight.
Wow. EC3 is going to win by disqualification. That's what's going to happen here. Yep. Oh no, wow, okay. I thought this was going to be ending in the most stupid fashion. That Dom Latimer is going to lose by disqualification. But of course, wait a second, it's happening. Come on. So this is how the match is ending here. Oh my gosh, this is such a stupid way to end the match. This match was nothing but the waste of time. First, with EC3 running his mouth, and then with Dom Latimer choke slamming the referee. Are you kidding me right now? This is such a stupid bout. The worst match of the night, hands down. Literally, even worse than the Natalia Markova match. Because at least that Natalia match was not long and stretched and super boring, but this one was long and stretched for no reason, and ended up in Dom Latimer choke slamming the referee. The referee no selling that choke slam, and disqualifying Dom Latimer. Literally, look at the referee. Can you tell me that this guy is selling that chokeslam? The referee is no selling it. He's no selling it. And that is the worst part about it. This is such a stupid match, guys. So bad. So bad. Yeah, I see it. His trigger, you're right. And Ricky says, I'm watching NXT or NWA here. Well, you're watching NWA, brother. This is it. I know. 7-2 for True. Ricky 3-3. So Camel is his weakness. It seems like it, brother. With that being said, EC3 here with the victory. So stupid. EC3 controlling Dom Latimer's narrative. As we just see. What is that tattoo on his arm? What is that tattoo? Is that a loading screen? Because that looks like a loading bar, right? It's loading. It's loading. That's what it looks like. That's a weird tattoo. Anyways, that was a weird match. I guess we're now left with only 3 matches. That is going to be the Lara Rebellion match. They're going to be defending their NWA World Tag Team Championships. Then we're going to be having the Tyrus versus Trevor versus Matt Cardona match. And of course, towards the end, we're going to have the Camille match. That's going to be the triple threat match. So let's see. 3 more matches left, in my understanding. Let's see which one is going to be the next match. But I'm super confused after what just happened right there. Did not need to happen. That was awful. That was weird. The whole angle, EC3 getting in the microphone, Dom Latimer chokeslamming the referee, and that leading to nothing. Weird as hell. And just as I thought, La Rebellion versus Hawkstenary match is coming up next for the NWA World Tag Team Championships. I love the La Rebellion. You know, they're a fantastic tag team. I don't think there's a lot of tag teams today that come close to La Rebellion and their talent and their charisma. Definitely one of the very best, and they're going to be taking on Hawkstenary tonight. I hope that La Rebellion win and walk away still champions, but Hawkstenary, you know they're not going to go down without a fight. This is the co-main event because 2 more matches left after this one, and both of them are going to be absolute bangers. After this match, we're going to have 2 triple threat matches, both for the world titles, the women's and the men's. Camille, Colin King, Chelsea Green, and then we have Tyrus, Trevor Murdoch, and of course Matt Cardona for the World Championship triple threat matches. Cannot wait for them. And Ricky says, why? This was stupid. Without a doubt, brother, that was stupid indeed. Brooklyn Joker says, true. It looks like I'm coming after you. My predictions championship. I like that. So the rivalry continues. True, Brooklyn Joker. It's gonna go down with Impact Wrestling's Overdrive. Exciting times ahead indeed. Also, just like I said, we're going to have Maddie from NWA in a couple weeks on the show. Next week, we're going to have some Impact Wrestling talent as well on the show. Not sure who is it going to be just yet, but on Monday, I will get an official word on who the person is going to be. We're going to have a little interview with an Impact Wrestling star just right before Overdrive. So that's going to be good. That's going to be great. And here we are. Nice. Ricky sent me a post right now of Liv Morgan and Abaddon meeting up. That's sweet. That is nice. Hopefully Liv Morgan gets to learn a little bit of the darkness from Abaddon, brother. And here we have La Rebellion making their way out. Love these guys. They're fantastic. Alright. La Rebellion are angry. They're furious. AJ, I could see Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green winning tonight. That is crazy, Brooklyn Joker. Now, about Chelsea Green, it's a little tricky because if she's going to the WWE, as the report suggests, as the dirt sheets say, she's WWE bound, she's left Impact Wrestling for the WWE, then she will not win. But if she's not, then clearly I can see Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green winning as well. Imagine these two taking over the NWA as champions. The power couple of the NWA would be incredible. I'd actually love it. Sure, Matt Cardona, Chelsea Green as champions. I like the sound of it. I really do. And honestly, after Nick Aldis' departure, you know, this guy, Billy Corgan, needs a top guy that he can fall back on. He needs a top mainstream guy that would carry the torch of his company. And I don't think that Trevor Murdoch, even though he's incredible, I don't think Trevor Murdoch will get the job done. He will need Matt Cardona to get the job done. So I feel like, you know, he would have no problem putting the title on Matt Cardona tonight. Absolutely not. La Rebellion to win is true, and I think so too, brother. I love the La Rebellion. I really hope they win the match. Not so fair, Brooklyn Joker. I will win that prediction championship at full gear, says Ricky. I like it. Ricky is determined to win the title. I like that. And here we are now for the titles, the World NWA World Tag Team Championship. It is going down. It is going down right here, right now. Let's go. Lauren Balian, Hawks and Ari. The match is about to kick off. It's going to be great. Let's go. Let's go. That's right. The referee has just rung the bell, and the match is underway. Should be exciting. And good, welcome back, King Tones. You were wondering, where is King Tones? Welcome back. And here we are, to lock it up real quick. La Rebellion right now. Wow. Hawksnary with the upper hand, twisting the arm. Let's see. Wow. This is not going to be an easy match for either of the team. Hawksnary definitely here to pick up the victory. La Rebellion are experienced. They've been champions for quite a while. They're not going to give up on the titles either very quickly, so this is going to be interesting. AJ, I got a dream match for you. Rebellion versus Hardy Boys versus New Day versus Young Bucks. That is indeed, I got goosebumps reading that. That is indeed would be an amazing match. If we don't get that match, you know what would come very close to me? I would love to see La Rebellion versus the Triangle, versus the Dead Triangle in AEW. I think that would be another banger of a match. I can only imagine Penta, Pac versus La Rebellion, guys. I think that would be an incredible match. I would love to see Dead Triangle and these two fight. These two go at it. It would be great. AJ, I think a wrestler watch-along would be great for the show. We're going to do it. We're definitely going to do that. That's right. And as we see here, nice. Look at that. And the tag has been made right there. And he goes running straight there to the guy. Guy gets him down, and now he's got the upper hand. Hawks and Ari currently. Hawks gets in here. Good job. Hawks with those big punches to the head. So Brooklyn Joker, I did interview Moose from Impact Wrestling, prior to his match at No Surrender against W. Morrissey. I did interview them. I would love to interview him again. Would love to have him back on the show. We'll see if we can get him back. I don't know. Does Moose have a match at Impact Wrestling's Overdrive next week? Because next week the interview that I do for Impact Wrestling will be about Overdrive. So it's got to be somebody who's got to be wrestling on Overdrive. So I'll see. We'll see if we can get Moose or if he's wrestling in Overdrive. If not, is there anybody else who is wrestling next week on Overdrive who you'd like to see on the show? Let me know if you have any name on the top of your head that you'd like to see on the show next week. Yeah, that's right, King Tones. That was an intimidating interview indeed. Moose is a scary guy. He's a scary man for sure. Oh, Moose and Bubba Ray, thank you for that, brother. King Brooklyn Joker, thanks for that. Oh my gosh, look who we have here. We got Floppa in the house. My brother Floppa. It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Lovely to see you. And here we are once again. It is Ari right now paying a price, not doing too well. La Rebellion dominating. Ari's in a tough spot. Chop to the chest. Ari screaming out in pain and agony. He is in big trouble. Another chop to the chest, and you can see it's got to be hurting Ari right in the ribs. This guy is in severe pain right here. Get Bubba Ray. Now, Bubba Ray, I don't know if he's signed to an actual contract to Impact Wrestling, so, they might not be able to get him on the show because they can only get the guys on the show that are actually signed to contracts to the company. So for Bubba, if he's not signed to a full contract, he will not be able to get on the show, through Impact. I'll have to go, through to him as a free agent. So let's see. This time I'm staying. Good to see you, Floppa. Good to see you, brother. Love that. Eric Young would be great. True. I like that. Eric Young. Holy crap. I would love to have Eric Young on there. Sure. You know what? I'm going to write this down. And next week when I talk to Impact, I will let them know that I want Eric Young. Sure. I've written this down. I'm definitely going to ask for Eric Young. Thank you for that. Black Taurus would be great. I'm going to have Black Taurus on the show around January. It's already set in stone because Black Taurus is going to be going after this guy, Jacob Fatu. On January 27th, it's going to be Jacob Fatu versus Black Taurus, and it's going to be for the PCW Ultra Championship. And so I'm going to be having Black Taurus on the show for that match. So we're going to keep it for then. That's right, and here we are right now. It is Ari still in a tough spot. Eric Young is great indeed. Would love it. Gail Kim would be another one. I love that. True, that's right. You guys were great. Yeah. You're right, King Tones. True is awesome. And here we are one more time. It is La Rebellion still in control. Airy in trouble now with those big... He's trying to fight back, showing signs of life still. Airy now with those punches to the midsection of La Rebellion. La Rebellion, though, oh my gosh, they were gonna hit him straight in the face with double knee strikes. Airy gets out the way, and both of them hit each other in the knee with their own knees. And with that being said, La Rebellion has caused a world of change, a world of difference for them. The tables have turned around 360 degree, and Hawks gets in here, now dominating the match, dominating La Rebellion, taking them both on, 2-on-1 situation here. The numbers game, though, come to the advantage. La Rebellion turning the tables around real quick. And there you go, Hawks. Airy once again defying the odds, grabbing them both by the legs, lifting them up in the air, and tossing them down hard, face first into the mat. La Rebellion in a tough spot right now. Scott D'Amore, oh, true. Scott D'Amore would be incredible. I don't know if he actually does interviews or not, but holy crap, Scott D'Amore would be amazing. I like that. I like that. You know, I just reach out to them, tell them, I want Scott D'Amore on the show. That'd be nice. That'd be great. Eddie Kingston is not with Impact, brother, so he's with AEW. So if I can get that done, I have a meeting arranged with the AEW guy next week. So, you know, if that goes well, I'm going to have AEW stars on the show as well. So that's going to go down next week. I'll let you guys know how it goes. But so far from the conversation that we've had, it all seems positive. So I'll let you know how it goes down, guys. And hopefully we're going to have Eddie Kingston and AEW stars on the show. And Mia Yim. Oh yeah, Mia Yim, right. Good old Mia Yim. That's going to happen. Not going to happen now. La Rebellion once again in a tough spot. It is Airy who gets in here, trying to dominate. Airy should not be here in this match. Honestly, Airy has been the weak link of Hawks and Airy, at least tonight. And La Rebellion have been dominating every time Airy gets in here. Look at those big moves from both of these guys. You know, big shots right straight to the head, to the chest. These guys are working well together to take on Airy. Whenever Hawks comes in, the tables turn around, but when Airy comes in here, it's bad news for Hawks and Airy. And there you go. Wow, devastating dive from the top turnbuckle, going for the cover, and Hawks gets in here, breaking the cover, doesn't want the match to end, not yet. Johnny Swinger. Now, Johnny Swinger is a guy who actually agreed to be on the show once, but again, because of scheduling, conflicts, we couldn't actually make the interview happen, but he did agree to be on the show. He said, I would love to do it. So I would love to have Johnny Swinger as well. I'll look into it, true. I would like that. Actually, Johnny Swinger. I've got so many questions for Johnny Swinger, honestly, because, you know, I want to know all about his dungeon. I want to know all about what these guys do with Zicky Dice and whatnot. So, yeah, I've got a lot of questions. I would love to have Johnny Swinger on there. Sure. What about Moose? It's just like I said, Ricky, I would love to have Moose as well, but Moose is a scary guy. Let's see. Good brothers, I know. King Tones is laughing, giving me all the names of people that have left Impact. Alright, King Tones. Good job. And here we are now. All of the four men in the ring, down and they're out. Airy is trying to make to the corner because he wants to tag in Hawks, but that's a long way to the corner. He's really got to crawl over and make it to Hawks, but before that he has to go through the La Rebellion. But these guys are not going to let Airy get there very easily. Headshots straight, back and forth headshots from each other, hitting them as hard as they can. This could be Airy what he needs, and there you see it, uppercut to Airy. Airy was just picking up momentum, was just about to go out there, but oh dear lord. The double team move. Hawks and Airy going for the cover. What the hell? So it seemed like La Rebellion almost lost the match, but their manager slides into the ring, clearly causing a distraction. The referee says, hey, wait a second. The referee stops counting down. He stops pinning the guy and now is ejecting the manager. With that being said, you can see the mist in the face of Airy. Airy clearly blinded by the mist. going for the cover, and Aries still kicks out. Did not see it happening. I thought the mist, the powder, whatever he blew into the eyes of Aries was going to get the job done, and Aries wouldn't be able to kick out, but he does kick out, and the match still continues. And you can see Hawks here clearly concerned about his partner, and that is what a good team is all about. It's about being concerned for each other. It's not just about winning the matches, the titles, but also looking out for each other. Hawks, with the Watcher, helps Aries out, helps Aries clean his eyes, and with that being said, there you see Hurricane Rana right there from Aries, sending the La Rebellion guys into each other. With that being said, German suplex from Aries. This guy is showing signs of life, signs of determination, will not go down without a fight, and if he can get the job done, if he can crawl over and make the tag to Hawks, they might actually leave with the tag team championships. I think Hawks and Aries, they've got a big chance of winning the championships tonight. There you see it. Crawling over, and the tag has been made. There you see it. Okay, once again, Hawks comes in here. Big strikes to the La Rebellion. Going over, running over to them, thrown over the top rope. Hawks here with the hot tag. Nice. Dominating the match right now. Let's see, what about Jordan Grace, Brooklyn Joker? I'd love Jordan Grace too. I'm writing all these names down because if they tell me a name, if they give me a star who's, it's not somebody from this list, I'm going to ask them for at least one of these guys that you've just mentioned. So far, I have Eric Young, I've got Johnny Swinger, I've got Jordan Grace, I've also got Scott D'Amore, but that's there's a fat chance of that happening because I don't know if Scott D'Amore actually does interviews, but I'll definitely try. AJ, you should interview Terry True, since he is famous. I know, I would love to interview True. Honestly, I would love to have all of you on the show one day. Just talk, have a good time. Would love that. And Kington says Masha, Jordan Grace, Masha Slamovich would be another one. I like that. Hey, you know what? I would love to interview Masha and also that lady, Killer Kelly. I'm going to write Killer Kelly down as well. I would love to interview Killer Kelly. With that being said, guys, La Rebellion retain, they win the match, and they're still the tag team champions. La Rebellion defeat Hawks and Aries. Yeah, it wasn't a fair and square victory. Of course, they were dirty. They did a lot of dirty work. The manager slid in, missed to the face, whatnot. But they did everything that they could to retain and to walk away still champions. Get the job done and defeat Hawks and Aries. At the end of the day, they are the champions. They are the ones who are walking away with the gold. So, that's that. Let's see what else do we have here. What happened to Floppa? Floppa is sleeping, I guess. This pay-per-view has been good, says King Tones. Without a doubt, brother, I have got to say that NWA always delivers with their pay-per-views. I don't think that I've ever been disappointed by an NWA pay-per-view or a AAA pay-per-view. Both the promotions, they go out there and they definitely go above and beyond, and they deliver every single time. So I'm not surprised that this pay-per-view is a total banger. It started off a little bit slow, to be honest. It wasn't the greatest of a pay-per-view at the very beginning, but now it definitely has picked up a pace, and yeah, it's been a banger. I think coming up next should be Camille versus Colin King versus Chelsea Green in triple threat match for the NWA Women's World Championship. I think that should be the match that's going to be up next. But let's see. True right now with an 8-2. I love that, brother. I love that. And Ricky says, I love Killer Kelly. She's good and hot too. All right, Ricky. Okay. All right, Kington says, Flip out going wake up tomorrow for school. That's right. Yep, for sure. We got Shabazz Jones here. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. And of course, Hawks and Aries are getting an ovation from the fans, even though they lost, but still, they earned the respect of the fans. It was a pretty good match. And with that being said, just like I said, the match coming up next is Camille versus Colin King versus Chelsea Green. It's a triple threat match for the NWA World Women's Championship. Now, it's simple. Camille is retaining. She's never dropping her championship to anybody. Let it be a triple threat, a one-on-one, a fatal four-way. Camille is never dropping her title. She is forever the champion. And there's a big reason behind the fact that she's winning tonight. First, Colin King, she is not ready to be NWA Women's World Champion. She's not going to be champion. Chelsea Green, if she is going to the WWE, she cannot be champion either. So it only leaves one person, and that is our queen, the NWA queen, the wrestling queen, Camille. She's got to win. AJ, what about Mike Bailey? I'd like Mike Bailey too. Why not? Sure. I'll write this name down as well, and let's see if we can get one of these guys. I really hope that we get at least one of these guys. Really hope so. Let's see. Let's see what else do we have here. What about Mike Bailey? Yes, that's right. Wrote down Mike Bailey. Kamel to wins is true. She's gonna win for sure. You know I love Kamel. I think she's absolutely fantastic. And I love Charlotte Flair too. But to be honest, I feel like between Charlotte and Kamel, Kamel is the real queen. By the way, where is Andy? Did Andy fall asleep as well? Andy is still here? Alright, Gary says, did I hear you correctly saying Austin Aries was wrestling? No, not Austin Aries. I'm sorry. No, I meant Chelsea Green, Kamel, and Colin King. They are wrestling tonight. Austin Aries is not, and I'm glad that he's not. AJ can interview Sami Callihan. Another great name. You guys are fantastic with the names now. I'm going to write this down as well. Sami Callihan. Sure. Would love that. Would love it. Kamel to win, says Ricky. Kamel versus Roman Reigns to see who wins. Kamel will probably wins. You know, between Kamel and Roman, I would still cheer on Kamel. I think Kamel is the very best. Absolutely fantastic. Anyways, let's see where we are going now. Chelsea Green. Just showing off as she walks around. And there she is. There is our queen, making her way out. Kamel, look at her. I mean, everything about Kamel screams royalty. The way she walks, the way she carries herself, her ring gear tonight, the championship, everything about her is just perfect 10. It doesn't get any better than that. Kamel is what a champion should look and act like. Everything about Kamel is just incredible. I love Kamel. That's it. You know, I'm a mark for Kamel. I can even say that. I think she's great. That's how a champion should carry themselves. Incredible. Chelsea decided not to stay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's right. Chelsea Green is a little bit crazy. We've got to accept that, you know, and I always suspected that she was crazy, but after what she did at the GCW show where she pulled her top off, or pulled her top up, right, and exposed her chest to one of the wrestlers who was wrestling Matt Cardona to help Matt Cardona get the victory, was the craziest thing that she's ever done. I don't even know if she was paid properly for that, but that was crazy. And after that, it's clear that Chelsea Green is crazy. She's nuts. Anyways, let's see what else do we have here. We got big ol' eyes here from King Tones for Kamel, I think. That's nice. Ricky says, AJ, what is going on? Our brothers said, that's right. Apparently, NWA is putting people to sleep. Corgan needs to get a new women's title, says True. I agree. And you know, when Kamel was making her way out, I felt that nobody but Kamel would be able to rock that championship quite like Kamel can. Because that title looks perfect on her. The little face in the center of the title, you know, only Kamel can rock that. Nobody else. I cannot expect Chelsea Green to come out here with that title and make that title look as good as Kamel does. Kamel, that title just fits her waist perfectly. It just looks good on her. She rocks it like a good old school wrestler. I love that about Kamel. The title and Kamel, they're made for each other. Nobody else will be able to rock that title and make it look as graceful as Kamel can. Kamel does justice to that championship. But you're right. They need a new championship for sure. A bigger and a better title with a better strap too. With that being said, the match is about to begin. It's going to be Kamel, Colin King, Chelsea Green, the co-main event of the night. It should be good. AJ, the Rebellion has held the NWA Tag Team titles longer than the Usos. Is that right? That's crazy. Now, good for them, though. They're fantastic. I love these guys. La Rebellion are the absolute best. By the way, we've just been joined by Clinton Smith. Clinton, it's good to see you. Welcome. And I hope that you're enjoying NWA Hard Times 3. And you can see it, Colin King. Wait a second. Alright, Colin King says, leave Chelsea Green out. We're gonna fight. And you know, the very interesting part about this match here is that all three women are wearing different shades of purple. Kamel, of course, is wearing purple, Colin King is wearing purple, and so is Chelsea Green. And these two have had enough of Chelsea Green just ranting in the background. They decide to work together to take her out. And Colin King goes for the cover, Kamel, of course, with the upper hand right now, with the perfect dodge. A punch to the chest of Colin King. Colin King will not go down hard so easily, though. And an arrow strip to Kamel, sends her to the corner. Kamel with a reversal, goes over the top. was about to hit Chelsea Green with the boot to the face. Chelsea Green gets in here, chopped to the chest of Colin King, and Kamel with a spear to Colin King in that corner. Colin King down and out, Chelsea Green taking advantage, and a clothesline to Kamel, sending her out to the ringside. And this is what it's all about. Usually it is Kamel, who is defending her title, who needs to be pinned to be dethroned of her championship. But tonight, it's not about that. Kamel does not have to be pinned. Chelsea Green can pin Colin King at any time and with that championship. So Kamel definitely has that advantage tonight. She does not have to be involved in the decision to lose her title, and that is crucial. That is the thing. That could be something that would cost Kamel the championship. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Hopefully Kamel retains, but of course she does not have to be involved in the decision here tonight. And let's see Brooklyn Joker. I love that, brother. The fact that Lara Rebellion, they have been champion longer than the Usos, is incredible. And King Toon says, return of the Joker, Sue is getting the wrestling belt. That's right. But, it's a bit too late now for Joker to be able to get up there and to match True's score. So True is clearly walking away with the championship tonight. But what will happen at Impact Wrestling's Overdrive? Only time will tell. I love that 20 likes. That's awesome, King Toes. That is great. And here we are one more time. Colin King here with a shot to the leg of Kamel. Oh my gosh, that's gotta hurt. A big kick to the side of the head of Kamel. Kamel goes down hard. Colin King with a submission hold locked in. Chelsea Green though. Wow, taking out Colin King just like that. The match is so far so good. All three ladies are actively involved. Nobody's slacking off. Nobody's sitting ringside waiting for the perfect opportunity. All three ladies are at it. Of course, Kamel is the target from both the ladies. Both of the ladies are trying to take out the champion, but the champion will not stay down so easily. I've got to say, a very nice color coordination from the ladies. All three ladies are wearing purple. What are the chances? I wonder if they decided beforehand what they were going to wear, because all three ladies are wearing different shades of purple. That is quite interesting. And there you see it, a power bomb. Wait a second, Hurricanrana right here from Chelsea Green, both to Kamel and Colin King, taking them both out at once. Matt Cardona in the back must be smiling right now. He's got to be proud. Chelsea Green, though, with an Irish whip, and planting Kamel face first into the second turnbuckle. Kamel goes down hard, and now she is in big trouble. Chelsea Green once again sends Kamel straight, head first, face first, into the turnbuckle. Kamel is in trouble. Chelsea going for the cover. It's a 1-2, and Colin King goes hard on Kamel. Going for the cover on Kamel again. Chelsea Green breaks the cover. The match continues. What a match so far. What an incredible match indeed. Thank you for the flowers, for the love. Appreciate that. King Tones, so far, this has been my favorite match. What a back and forth here. Incredible match. I have to be a little biased as well. I love Kamel. I think she's fantastic. So, of course, this match already gets a +10 from me, but I'm loving this match. It's incredible so far. And there you see it. It's going to be a triple German suplex. Kamel German suplexing both Colin King and Chelsea Green at the same damn time. I'm not even surprised that she did that, but she German suplexed both Colin King and Chelsea Green at the same damn time. Nothing is impossible for Kamel. She's a powerhouse, and yes, she can pull off moves like that so easily. Good for Kamel. Good for her. Absolute beast. A beast indeed. And there you see it one more time. The referee counting down to a 10 here. The ladies have to get back to their feet, otherwise the match will be over right here, right now. Chelsea Green gets up here. Was going to go after Kamel with an elbow strike. Kamel with an upper hand. Once again, smashing her face right here in the turnbuckle. The tables have indeed turned around 360 degrees, and it's a deja vu in a bad way for Chelsea Green. Kamel grabs Chelsea Green up in her shoulders. Looks like she's going to go for the power bomb, sending Chelsea Green straight into the turnbuckle, and now smashing her down hard, body slamming her hard to the mat, going for the cover, and Chelsea Green kicks out to the match continues. What a tremendous match indeed here. All right, Kamel is pissed. Chelsea Green out the way, she rolls out the ring, which means Kamel and Colin King are at it right now. So Kamel is the one who has been the driving force of this match. The other two ladies are taking breaks, they're coming in and out of the match, but Kamel has stayed here from the very beginning and will not go anywhere, that's for certain. And there you see it, Colin King with a shoulder tackle to the middle section of Kamel, going for the cover. Or maybe she's not. She's got to go for a kick to the midsection of Kamel. Kamel in trouble. Colin King gets her up on her shoulders. And King puts her away just like that. Attitude adjustment from King to Kamel, going for the cover, and Kamel kicks out. The match continues. It's crazy how Kamel has been involved since the very beginning of the match, has not taken any breaks whatsoever, and has still been going here strong. Colin King, though, with a submission hold, the chin lock locked in on Kamel. Kamel seems like she's fading away. Oh my gosh! Kamel is tapping out. Kamel has reached her breaking point. Kamel is tapping out. She literally reached her breaking point. She tapped out, but the referee did not see it. That is crazy. I have never in my life seen Kamel tap out the way she tapped out right there, but the referee did not see it. Kamel with the roll-up on Colin King. Colin King, though, kicks out. Kamel tapped out. That is insane. AJ, lots of bad blood, so no blood, King, no blood. NWA is not known for its blood. And there you see it, back and forth elbow strikes here. Chest chop here from King. Kamel is angry, elbow strike, another one, a big punch here to King. King is in trouble, is going to go for a clothesline. Kamel, though, with a counter, gets King up on her shoulders. Kamel looking for a big one here. Oh my gosh, Chelsea Green, don't tell me she's going to go stomping on King as Kamel has her up on her shoulders. Yeah, Chelsea's going to go for it. Drop kick to Kamel, taking her out, taking King out, going for the cover on Kamel. Kamel with a kick out. No surprise there. Chelsea is now covering Colin King, but King also with a kick out. Jika Fatu is up in MLW. Wow, good job. Good stuff, of course. Jika Fatu in the contract with MLW. But also the PCW Ultra champion right now. And that's right, King Tones. There's no Avatar tonight, but the Avatars will return on Monday night. That's right, Ricky. Oh my god, I know, it's been crazy. This match has been the match of the night so far. What an incredible match. I'm loving it. And King Tones is happy to see Joker back. There you go. I like that. Oh my gosh. Chelsea Green. Both the ladies taking out Kamel. I don't know how she's kicking out of that one. That is insane. That is nuts. So King was covering both Chelsea and Kamel at the same time, but both the ladies kick out. The match continues. King is furious. She's angry. She's now going over to Chelsea Green. Grabs her up. Chelsea Green with the counter. She's looking for the kill switch. Chelsea Green is looking for the kill switch, but King, nice reversal. Gets Chelsea Green up in position, smashes her down hard. It's over. This has got to be over for Chelsea Green. King is looking for the cover. It's a 1, it's a 2, and Kamel gets in here, breaking the cover. Had it not been for Kamel, the match would have been over right here, right now. But the match continues, of course. Kamel is down. Colin King is angry. She's done it all. She took out Kamel. She made Kamel tap out. She took out Chelsea Green. Had it not been for Kamel, Chelsea Green would have not kicked out. Poor Colin King almost had the match won twice. But because of, the other ladies, the match continues. A beautiful finisher right here from Chelsea Green. I think it's over for Kamel. Kamel comes in here with a spear to Chelsea Green, going for the cover. 1, 2, and Kamel retains. Still the champion forever. The NWA World Women's Champion is Kamel. Still the champion. Good for her. She retains and she's walking away. Still the NWA World Women's Champion, as she should. Nobody can carry the title better than Kamel can. Nobody's a better champion than Kamel. There's no queen who is really royalty in wrestling quite like Kamel. She deserved this victory and she has won the match. But I must say, Colin King was super impressive. She had Kamel tapping out. The referee did not see it. She had Chelsea Green down for the 3 count, but Kamel got in there, broke the cover before King could get the victory. Colin King had 2 perfect opportunities to win the title, but of course, triple threat match is the name of the game, and triple threat matches cannot be won so easily. That is why Kamel defeats the odds and wins the championship, retains the championship. Good for Kamel, forever champion right here. Love it, love it. The NWA Women's Division will not ever be the same without Kamel, and I'm glad that she's here in the NWA. She's fantastic. And True with a 9-2, I love that, brother. True is walking out with the Predictions Championship. That is for sure. Ricky 4-3, I like that. Good job, brother. Wow, what a match. Indeed, Ricky. That was a phenomenal match. I loved it. Kamel is the very best. Here's your question. Who do you think will beat Kamel? Hopefully, nobody. I really want her to be champion forever. I don't think there's anybody who truly deserves to beat Kamel and would be able to carry the torch the same way that Kamel has been carrying the torch over the years. She should retain forever and forever be the champion. That's for sure. That's what I like. That's what I want. This is my match for the night, says Ricky. This was an incredible match indeed, guys. You know, very well capable of being the main event. But anyways, if the co-main event was so crazy, you can only imagine how good the main event is gonna be, because the main event coming up next is gonna be Trevor Murdoch, it's gonna be Matt Cardona, and of course it's gonna be Tyrus for the NWA World Championship. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be damn good. Let's get into it. It's gonna be a great match.
UWF Tag Team Champion. He is a former NWA Central States TV Champion.
What is happening?
NWA Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champion and a former NWA United States Tag Team Champion.
What is happening? Wait a second.
Join me in introducing one half of the legendary tag team, the Fantastics. This is Bobby Fulton.
Oh, Bobby Fulton coming at you. That's sweet. We got Money Badger in the house. My brother Money Badger. It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Woo, woo, woo. You know it. I love it. And here we are, Bobby coming out here. What a legend indeed. And King 2 says, are you following any of the pay-per-views? No, brother. Only all about NWA Hard Times 3. That's all we're watching here tonight. That's right. Are you following any of the pay-per-view? Let me know. And let's see. Ricky says, AJ, you see here Chelsea Green last time for NWA. You see her go to WWE, be a part of War Games. Probably will happen, brother. Yeah, it could happen. She could very well be en route to the WWE to be a part of the War Games. Would be nice. Would be nice. Hopefully, Chelsea Green is used better and will not be involved in a stupid angle like Emma is right now. Emma is gonna be in a love relationship with Madcap Moss moving forward, which is super weird. But that is what they have in store for Emma and Madcap Moss moving forward. So let's see how this goes down.
Share with the fans.
I see King Tones. All right.
For those
Thank
of
you.
you that do not know, but I fought and battled throat cancer, and I'm a throat cancer survivor. I'm so excited about being here tonight. The National Wrestling Alliance.
Wow. Bobby Fulton telling everybody that, for those of you who do not know, that he has battled a terrible disease and he's a survivor. So, wow, the guy is a champion indeed. Green is booked through March 2023, says True. So True says that Green is not going to WWE. Let's see. Madcap is in love. I'm not sure if Madcap is in love, but Emma is certainly in love with Madcap Moss. That's for sure, brother.
Champion. Right? Well, listen. That's right. I want to say this in closing. Thank you to the National Wrestling Alliance. This is where history lives and the future is forged. Let's get ready for that big main event.
Thank you for your time, sir. 74.
All right, Bobby Fulton here says, thank you to the NWA for keeping the legacy alive. This is where history lives, and the main event is going to be big, it's going to be bad, it's going to be great. So main event is indeed going to be amazing. It's going to be a big show, big match coming up, triple threat match. You know, it's going to be, of course, Bobby Fulton. What a boy, man, what a legend. But the main event is going to be exciting, it's going to be great. It is Trevor versus... Trevor Murdoch versus Tyrus versus Matt Cardona, triple threat match for the NWA World Championship. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so good. And here we are with Cyan and May Valentine. Let's listen in, shall we?
Thanking my father, Austin Idol, for putting together a group of killers, professional wrestlers that want to show the world what it means to be champion. With me, with the national title, Clearwater, the NWA television champion. And now tonight, Tyrus completes it. Tonight, you will hear the words, and new NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, Tyrus. And May, it's all thanks to my father, Austin Idol.
Wow.
Thanks.
Cyan just being a really very humble here tonight. He says it's all thanks to his father, Austin Idol. But of course, Bobby Fulton was here, and of course, hyping up this show, hyping up the NWA, giving them props for doing what they've been doing all this time, and says that the main event is going to be a total banger. Of course, it's going to be a total banger because it's going to be a triple threat match for the NWA World Championship. It's going to be Trevor Murdoch, Tyrus versus Matt Cardona. Triple threat for the NWA World Championship. Let's see how this goes. NWA's in Tennessee, says True. Wait a second. Wait.
Mentioned on our pre-show, here it is. We are going to have our first ever Power live Tuesday, January 31st from the Knoxville Convention Center in Knoxville, Tennessee. Tickets and
That's nice.
Will be available soon at NWATix.com. We are starting off 2023 in a big way with the first ever live Power, but there it is, folks.
Alright, so Power is going to be live apparently, only for one night, not a regular thing, but 31st of January 2023, they're going to have the first ever live episode of Power. That is going to be exciting. You know, Power is a different concept altogether. It's like a studio wrestling show, and to do it live is going to be super interesting. So Tennessee, just like True said, that's where it's going to be live, January 31st. It's going to be a live edition of Power. And here we are with the cockiest player in the entire industry, Matt Cardona, coming out here, and he is angry. Yeah, he is here for one thing and one thing only, and that is to win what he says he never lost. He says it belongs to him. It is the NWA World Championship, and Matt Cardona is here to get his title. Cardona to win, says True. You know what? I've got a feeling like Matt Cardona is gonna win as well. NWA needs somebody to fall back on at the moment, and I think Cardona is it. I think it's going to be it. Cardona is going to win. I'm with you guys here. Matt Cardona is walking out champion. I think so as well. What is happening here? Is he staring down at a fan or is he staring down at a commentator? I don't know, but Matt Cardona clearly looks bothered, I believe, by the fans who are booing him. That's right. He's paying a bit too attention to the fans here. Yeah, what is happening with Cardona? Oh, wow. He was actually acknowledging the little kid who was cheering him on. Probably one kid in the entire building who was cheering Cardona on. And he had to go and acknowledge the guy. And there you see it. Fingers thrown out to the fans. Classy Cardona. Making his way to the ring right now. Matt Cardona to win, says Ricky as well. Okay. Zack Ryder. That is funny, King Toes. So, it's so funny. I was looking at Matt Cardona's Twitter the other day. Apparently, a promoter was advertising Matt Cardona for a meet and greet, which Cardona never signed up for, which he never agreed to, and they were falsely promoting Cardona, and they were saying that he was going to be there for the meet and greet. Cardona retweeted that. He said, I never agreed to this thing. I'm never going to be there. I will not be there, so don't fall for this trap. It's so weird that people can falsely advertise wrestlers that they never book for the show. So weird. So weird. All right, it's a scam. And thank you for the flowers. Love that. Zack Ryder, my boy, to win the Face of Impact. Well, King Tones, he hates the name Zack Ryder. So if you call him Zack Ryder, he's going to hate you forever. He says, I'm not Zack Ryder. I am Matt Cardona. Zack Ryder was history, was the past. He's never coming back. That's what Cardona says. So let's see. And here we are. Big Bad Tyrus making his way out. The guy looks angry. Of course, he wants the one thing that Cardona wants, and that is the NWA World Championship. Coming up next is going to be the one and only world champion, Trevor Murdoch. The guy who's been champion for a while, and, he's been at the very top of his game as well, so it's going to be hard to dethrone him as well. But, of course, this is the last match, the main event of the night. This is for the NWA World Championship, Tyrus versus Cardona versus Trevor Murdoch. It's going to be good. Yeah, that's right. It's going down. It's going down right here, right now. Tyrus, Trevor Murdoch, Matt Cardona, NWA World Heavyweight Championship Triple Threat Match. The main event of the night. He says, Zack Ryder, that's right. Ricky, that is correct. For him, Zack Ryder is never coming back. Matt Cardona is it. That's correct. What do you guys think about Tyrus? Right? This guy has had quite a journey from being a dancing dinosaur in the WWE to now being in the NWA as Tyrus, and also co-hosting one of those Fox Sports podcasts. What do you think about Tyrus as a person, as a performer, as a wrestler? How do you feel about Tyrus? Let me know. And here we are with the big bad guy, Trevor Murdoch. You know, somebody said early on, I think it was it King Tones? Was it Andy? I can't recall. Was it somebody? I think it was Brooklyn Joker. Whoever it was. Somebody said that this guy looks like Otis. And I feel like it's true. He does look like Otis, especially as he comes out here, you know, with that jacket. He's got that beard. Maybe he looks like the big brother of Otis. You know, this could be a thing. Otis, if he ever joins the WWE, or if Otis comes down here to NWA, I think this could be a thing, right? Introducing Trevor Murdoch as the big brother, or maybe the daddy of Otis. That would be funny. King Tone said, there you go, I like that, brother. Ricky, thank you for that. 22 likes, I love it. Thank you guys. And also, if you guys are here, haven't hit the subscribe button already, make sure to do it, because we're here watching all the wrestling shows together as a family every single night. So do not miss out on the fun, and make sure to hit the subscribe button. Alright, the match is about to begin in just a bit. This should be good. I think this referee, this is going to be his first match that he's going to be calling down tonight. So the referee also was waiting for the main event. That is nice. Matt Cardona to win, says Brooklyn Joker. I like that. So True says Matt Cardona. Ricky says Matt Cardona. Brooklyn Joker says Cardona. I think it's going to be Matt Cardona too. So everybody here thinks it's going to be Matt Cardona. All right.
He is the man who never lost the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. He is always ready. He is Matt Cardona.
Let's go. He says he never lost the title. We know what happened. NWA put together a pay-per-view called Always Ready. They said that pay-per-view is going to be in the honor of Matt Cardona. Of course, Matt Cardona got injured at a GCW event, which is why he was not able to wrestle at Always Ready. He had to drop his title, and he says he never lost it. And that's why he wants to win it back again, wants to get back what is his own, and he's going to take it away from Trevor Murdoch tonight. Let's see. Big Bad Tyrus is angry. He has his eyes set on Matt Cardona. Of course, let's see.
St. Louis, Missouri. He weighs 260 pounds. He is the
And once again, I must say, I had a great time watching the show tonight. You know, this was a 3-hour show. Did not feel like it. Does not feel like it's been 2 hours even. It just feels like it's been nothing. I had a great time watching the show tonight. All the matches were fantastic. The early part of the show was not that great in terms of the match quality, but as we kept going, as the time went by, the match's quality just got better and better and better. And I loved every single match. Love watching it with all of you. So thank you once again, everybody, for your time, for being here, and for watching the show with me. It was incredible, as it always is. Thank you. And AJ, how about prediction tag team championships? Would be nice, Brooklyn Joker. You know what? Maybe once the audience gets bigger and we have more people, tuning in and trying to win the predictions champions, then maybe we can have tag team titles. But for now, I think solo is the way to go. Yeah. But once the audience gets bigger, we could do it. That sounds like Chris Jericho. I know. That is not Jericho, though. Not Jericho. Can you do Matt Cardona? King Tones, I would like to. I did reach out to Cardona once, but we could not, schedule an interview. He got back, and we couldn't do it back then. But hopefully one day. Last year is when we had a chat about an interview, but of course because of scheduling stuff and contracts, we couldn't do it. But hopefully one day in the future. Yeah. Thank you, Ricky. I love you back. You are awesome. Thank you. I see. I know it, Brooklyn Joker. You want True as your partner, but does True want you as a partner, Brooklyn Joker? That's the big question, right? Let's see. Solo Sequoia. I know, King Tones. When I said solo, I knew that was going to happen. And here we are. Matt Cardona almost looks nervous because he's got two big guys in the ring to deal with, right? He's got a big guy, and then he's got a dinosaur in the ring. Two big guys, and Matt Cardona over there, he seems like he's singled out. Trevor Murdoch is telling Tyrus that, hey, let's take out this mosquito first. Let's take out Cardona first, and then we'll deal with each other. It looks like Trevor and Tyrus are gonna work together. Matt Cardona, of course, realizes what's happening, and he gets out of the ring. Even though these guys are definitely bigger guys, you know, they've got the power, the strength. Matt Cardona is the smaller guy, but he's got the speed advantage, and that's why Matt Cardona can have the upper hand over these two, because he definitely has that speed advantage that these two do not have. That's right. And you should interview Jacob Fatu. We'll do it, Brooklyn Joker. We're gonna have Jacob Fatu in the show as well. We'll do it. That's right. Joker and True will be the Usos. I like that. That's right. They're never going to drop the titles. I like that. Brooklyn Joker, that's sweet. That is sweet. And as we see here, the match is underway. Trevor Murdoch is taking on Matt Cardona. He's angry, and he's taking out all his frustration, all of his anger on Cardona. Cardona in a tough spot right now. He's down on the mat. In the corner, Tyrus gets in here. I feel like Tyrus is going to backstab Trevor Murdoch, or maybe he's not. There you go. Nice elbow drop right there on Cardona. Going for the cover on Matt, but Trevor, you know, breaks the cover. Tyrus is not happy. He shoves Trevor. Trevor shoves Tyrus, and now the big men here are going at it. The dinosaur, the big giant, they're going at it. They lock it up right here. It is Tyrus, Trevor, one-on-one. This is going to be a great match. I wouldn't be surprised if the ring goes crashing down as well, because these two are super heavyweights, and they're not going to stop at anything. And they're going to do anything to win the NWA World Championship, that's for sure. Tyrus, once again, dominating, doing pretty damn well. Trevor Murdoch trying to get him down with the shoulder tackle, but he's not able to move Tyrus by an inch. Tyrus will not go down so easily, and that is guaranteed. And here we are, back and forth attacks here between Trevor and Tyrus, going at it. Tyrus with an Irish whip to Trevor Murdoch, sending him straight to the corner. Trevor Murdoch with an elbow strike to Tyrus. Tyrus is in trouble. Trevor Murdoch, bulldog off the top turnbuckle, gets him down, going for the cover, and Tyrus, holy crap, look at that, Matt Cardona. What the hell is he trying to do? He grabs the leg of Tyrus, gets it below the ring, which means that's a rope break right there, and the match continues. Trevor Murdoch grabs Matt Cardona, throws him, tosses him over the top rope, gets him back in the ring here, but Trevor Murdoch, you know, goes straight himself. He was about to spear Matt Cardona. Matt Cardona gets out the way, just as, like I said, speed advantage. That's what Matt Cardona has. He gets out the way. Trevor Murdoch goes shoulder first into the ring post and is tossed out to the ringside. In the ring right now, we have Matt Cardona and Tyrus. Tyrus going for the cover. Matt Cardona going for the cover on Tyrus. Tyrus with the kick out. And once again, as Trevor Murdoch was trying to get back in the ring, Matt Cardona hits him with the drop kick, getting him back to the ringside. Just like I said, Matt Cardona has what both of these guys do not have, and that is the sweet speed advantage. That is the agility. These two guys lack a little bit when it comes to the speed, and that is where Matt Cardona has got the upper hand. And now with the tapes that he had around his hand, he's now trying to choke out Tyrus. This guy will do anything it takes to win the championship, and we can see it right here. Once again, Trevor Murdoch was trying to get back in the ring, but Matt Cardona keeps him away from the ring, makes sure that he does not get back in here. Matt Cardona once again grabs Tyrus from behind. Wow, Tyrus is in a tough spot. That is for sure. That's right. Love that, King Tones. Love the suggestions. And that's right, everybody who, if you haven't hit the like, the subscribe, make sure to do it, because we're here watching every single wrestling show together. Every single wrestling show, that's right. And once again, Trevor Murdoch gets in here finally. And now, instead of going after Cardona, he takes out Tyrus, kicks him in the side of the head, flattens him out, and now his attention is drawn towards Matt Cardona. He grabs Cardona, lifts him up to his feet, Irish whip to Matt Cardona with a kick to the chest of Trevor Murdoch, and now Trevor with a spine buster to Matt Cardona. Nice and beautiful spine buster, going for the cover. Tyrus gets in here, he breaks the cover, and now his attention has turned towards Trevor Murdoch, who he sends shoulder first into the ring post once again. Trevor Murdoch in trouble. Tyrus once again sends him to the ring post and tosses him out the ring. We are back in the ring here once again with Tyrus and Matt Cardona, and we know it already. When Tyrus and Matt Cardona are in the ring, Matt Cardona always gets the upper hand, and that is because of his speed. But he was gonna go for a crossbody slam with the top turnbuckle. Tyrus grabs him mid-air and smashes him down hard to the mat. Tyrus now has got the upper hand. Trevor Murdoch already flat out on the ringside. Tyrus in the ring flat out. This could be Tyrus' moment. Let's see. Thank you for that, King Tones. Really appreciate that, my brother. Ricky has got the big old eyes for who? Who, Ricky? Who is this? Who is the lady or the guy that you've got the big old eyes for right now? And there you see it, Chelsea Green. I see it now. Chelsea Green gets in here, of course, to the aid of her husband. She couldn't win the championship, but she's got to make sure that her husband walks out champion. Matt Cardana's got to go for it. I knew it. I saw it coming from a miles away. Matt Cardana with a low blow to Trevor. Trevor, you know, low blows like that can take down anybody. A man, a dinosaur, anyone. And we see it right here. Matt Cardana first a low blow, then a finisher to Tyrus. He's going to go for the cover. It's a 1, it's a 2, and Matt Cardana with a very close call. Tyrus kicks out. I'm not sure how he did it, but he kicked out. Chelsea Green's jaw has dropped to the floor. She does not understand what will it take to win this match because Tyrus just kicked out of the low blow, of the finisher. Matt Cardana will have to do a lot more if he wants to win the match. And look at that, he goes to the ringside. He grabs the NWA World Championship and looks at what he's trying to do here. Wait a second. Matt Cardana doesn't look like he's got very good intentions. Trevor Murdoch with a roll-up cover on Cardana. Cardana with the kick out. The match continues. Trevor Murdoch with an Irish whip. Matt Cardana with the reversal. And Trevor Murdoch taking out Cardana back first into the mat. Trevor has flattened Cardana out. He's down right now. And the match is finally, once again, spine buster from Trevor to Matt Cardana going for the cover. Cardana kicks out. Thank you once again, my brother Kingtones. Really appreciate that. Brooklyn Joker says, me, True, Andy, Kingtones, and Ricky as trios tag team champion. So you guys want all the belts. I like that. I like it. You guys are awesome. And here we are one more time. It is Tyrus not wanting to work together with Trevor Murdoch. As Tyrus was going to powerbomb Matt Cardana, as Trevor Murdoch was going to powerbomb Matt Cardana, Tyrus got in there and he got Trevor Murdoch down. And now the match has gone down between Tyrus and Matt Cardana once again. Tyrus just tossing Cardana across the ring. Matt Cardana in some serious trouble. Tyrus thinks that he's going to be able to do it himself. He thinks that he can handle it himself. He can take on Trevor Murdoch. He can take out Cardana and can actually get the victory. But that's not going to happen. Tyrus is not going to get the victory. He's not going to win so easily. I think that this clash between the two giants, between Trevor and Tyrus, is gonna turn out to be a blessing in disguise for Matt Cardana, and he's going to pick up the victory thanks to the clash between these two giants. That's right. Matt Cardana is clearly and most definitely winning. That is for sure. Wow. And here we are, kicks to the midsection of Tyrus, and they're looking to suplex the big guy. Trevor Murdoch and Matt Cardana are now working together, and they just suplex the heck out of Tyrus. It's not an easy job to suplex a big guy, a big dinosaur like Tyrus, but Matt and Trevor together were able to make it happen. That is right. I love that. I acknowledge all of you guys. You guys are awesome. And here we are one more time. It looks like Matt Cardana is loving this partnership that he is going on right now with Trevor Murdoch. And looks like they got to continue to be partners. First, they're going to take out Tyrus. Elbow strike to Tyrus from Cardana. Trevor Murdoch here also working here with Matt Cardana. That is crazy. So the match started off with Tyrus and Trevor working together to take out Cardana. But now it has switched gears. And it is Trevor Murdoch working with Matt Cardana. I think that's going to be a big mistake. I don't think he should be working with Matt Cardana. Nobody should ever trust Cardana. That's right. Good job. Good on you, Trevor Murdoch. He realized very quickly what Cardana is all about and hit him with a big DDT. Exactly what he should. Nobody should ever make the mistake of trusting Matt Cardana. That would be a brutal mistake. And here we are once again. Matt Cardana rolling out the ring and Trevor Murdoch following him after the ringside. Thank you for that, my brother Kingtones. You're the GOAT as well. You are the GOAT as well, brother. And here we are. It is now taken to the ringside. Trevor Murdoch is looking to DDT Matt Cardana right there on the concrete floor. He's got to be able to do it. That's right, he does it. He DDTs Matt Cardana straight on the floor right there, ringside. That's gotta hurt because that's not a traditional wrestling mat. You've got a carpet right there. That's not gonna provide you a lot of defense. That's not really gonna keep you safe. So that DDT on the ringside must have definitely hurt Cardana. Chelsea Green is very, very concerned about her husband. Wants to make sure that he's okay, that he's safe. Chelsea Green, you can clearly see the look of concern on her face right now. And Trevor Murdoch is gonna go for the cover, it seems. Or maybe he's not. Tyrus gets in here. Looks like he's going to take out Trevor Murdoch from behind. Trevor does not realize that the dinosaur is standing right behind him. And the dinosaur turns him around. He's got a chokehold locked in. That's right, choke slam to Trevor Murdoch. Going for the cover. Oh my gosh. No. You've got to be kidding me. Did not see this happening. I cannot believe it. Now that is an upset. I'm upset. I'm legit upset right now. Did not see this coming. Did not want for this to happen. But Tyrus has defeated Trevor Murdoch. Matt Cardona is not the champion. We all thought it was going to be Matt Cardona, but Tyrus has defeated Trevor Murdoch. Did not see this coming at all. I cannot believe it. Tyrus has just pinned Trevor Murdoch thanks to a choke slam. He has defeated Trevor Murdoch. I'm going to give this main event a thumbs down because honestly, that looked weak. It should take a lot more than a choke slam to defeat Trevor Murdoch. Honestly, he's a big bad guy. He's been champion for quite a while. It should have taken a lot more than just a choke slam to defeat him. But Tyrus gets it. He gets the job done. He defeats Trevor Murdoch, gets the cover, gets the victory, and is now the champion. Matt Cardona already on his way out. That is crazy. I know, true. Did not see it happening, brother. And Kington says, I'm upset if it's over. That's right. I'm upset too. I really am upset. And here we are now with the Austin Idol family. They are all happy for Tyrus, it seems. Ricky with the 4-4, and he's not happy either. That's right. Batista, thumbs down. I love that, King Stones. Wow. It's a champagne party right here. There you see it. Sion just opening that bottle of champagne and just spraying it all over Tyrus. Tyrus is happy. They're celebrating right here in the middle of the NWA Hard Times 3 ring as Tyrus has been crowned the new champion. Wow. I guess I have one thing to say, and that one thing is that hard work pays off, dreams come true. Hard times don't last, but bad guys do. There you see it, Tyrus with a victory. The new NWA World Champion, Big Bad Dinosaur, Tyrus. Tyrus as the champion, he can barely walk to get out of his way. That's right. Did not see it happening. I'm not sure what Billy Corgan was thinking when he decided to put the title on Tyrus. But anyways, here we are. Tyrus is going to enter 2023 as the NWA World Champion. Congratulations to Tyrus. That's right, true. Congrats to him. He's a big guy. It was kind of long overdue for them to put the world title on him. He had been a nice TV champion for quite a bit, so I guess good for him. Good for him. Congratulations to Tyrus. That's right. And Ricky says, but True is our new champion. That's right. Also, congratulations to True, because True has just dethroned Brooklyn Joker to become the new champion. Congratulations, True. You are the new predictions champion. I like that. King Toon says it was quicker than other main events of the... that's right. Definitely was. But the match that won me over, the match that really made me a fan, was the Camille versus Kylan King versus Chelsea Green match. That was a real and a total banger. For sure. Love that match. That's right. And Kington says, AJ, the pay-per-view is still on tonight. Well, other pay-per-views, I know GCW, I don't know if their pay-per-view is already over or not, but yeah. So I think we have missed a majority of the other pay-per-views. So if you guys are watching those pay-per-views, I hope you have a good time, enjoy the rest of the show. But I'm going to be here, of course, tomorrow with another little segment, another little game maybe. We'll do something tomorrow. And of course, day after tomorrow, we're going to be here for Monday Night Raw. That's for sure. And thank you for that, True. Thank you, King Tones. I hope everybody has a good weekend. I hope everybody has a good Sunday ahead. Have a good night. You all sleep well. And take care. And I'm going to be seeing you all for Monday Night Raw. Thank you once again for joining me here. Had a great time watching the show. The show was fantastic. The show was incredible. And I'm going to give the show a nice 8 out of 10. Yeah, I think 8 is justified. I would give it a 7, but I'm going to give it an 8 because I had a good time. But a few of the matches were not that great. The first few matches were very short. The last match could have been better. I'm going to give it an 8. The pay-per-view overall could have been better, but still was very entertaining, enjoyable, and NWA delivers yet again. I loved it. That's right. Thank you. That's right. I'm going to see you all on Monday Night Raw. On Monday night for Raw. That's right. Thank you once again so much. Thank you, True. Thank you, King Tones, Ricky, Andy, Gary, everybody who was here. Brooklyn Joker, thank you once again for being here. Everybody who joined us tonight. Once again, welcome to the family. Abel, CR, CS, everybody. Thank you. Have a good night. Sleep well. And I'll see you on Monday night for Raw. Thank you. Thank you, King Tones.